What's going on, Vol fans? What's up? It is game time. It is a big game, big time game here at the Thompson Bowling Arena, Food City Center, whatever you want to call it. But we're ready for a ball game tonight. It's the Tennessee Volunteers versus those Ole Miss Hotty Toddy Rebels. So man, make sure you guys are hitting that like button as you're coming in. We appreciate every single one of y'all hanging out here tonight. Tonight, we're going to bring you the live audio of the game. We're going to be having stats on the screen as well, our reactions, and having fun. Not show the game. I understand if you're here for that. I'm sorry, but we're going to definitely give you the audio for the game. So you guys make sure you're hitting that like button and hitting that subscribe for Tennessee basketball. We've been doing Tennessee basketball since the Maui Classic, and we'd love for you to join our community of Tennessee volunteer fans. Even if you're not a Vol fan, if you like basketball in general, this is where you need to be. We're going to be covering the SEC all the way through. What's up, Mikey? Go Vols. What's going on, dude? Jake, what's up? How are you doing, Suzanne? What's up? Menace, what's going on? Hit the like button, man. Suzanne here. Trayton's here. The boy Hunter's here. What's going on? Mountain Billy says, good luck to your Vols, man. And one of our Rebel fans says, DG, go Rebs. So for you Rebel fans, we do have, look at my new hairdo. I know. Look at you. Look, see, it's all gone. No more long hairs. Have you guys check out the vlog on that? So make sure you guys are hitting that like button as you're coming in. Game's will start here at 5 o'clock. I wanted to start a little early to get us going in here and bring some more folks into the game. So appreciate y'all hanging out here tonight. The Ole Miss Rebels have had a great non-conference schedule. They are undefeated. They are 13-0. Is that what they are? 13-0. Now, they haven't played what we played in the beginning of the season, the Maui Classic, where our 3 losses, Purdue, Kansas, and then we went to at North Carolina. And by chance, we had all 3 of those teams within 5 points. It wasn't a blowout either way. But we've had a very tough non-conference schedule, and we are ready to see what we can do here. Our first test, tough test in the SEC, and it should be fun. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitter or Twitch, make sure you're hitting that follow button for us. We're streaming on all 4 platforms today. But looking set, yeah, new cut, yeah, man, looking sassy, yeah. So we're definitely gonna have the audio coming in here in just a second, as I'll be waiting about 7 more minutes, so we're gonna have it in. So hope everybody. Let's see some predictions in the chat tonight. What do you got? What is your predictions in the chat for the game? I'm gonna go Volunteers. I'm gonna go Vols over the Rebels, and let's see what the line is. The line is 138.5. So over under. I'm gonna go over the 138.5, and the line is Tennessee 11.5. So man, they're predicting a blowout here by Tennessee, but we'll see what happens here. So I'm gonna go the over, and I'm gonna go under 11. I'm going to do under 11 and the over on the points. What did you do with CeeLo? He get left in Key West. That's right. We're already looking. I saw the great stuff about the. I'm excited to see Georgia, Tennessee next week. Yeah. Now that'll be a tough one if we're going to do it or not. I do have some plans that Saturday, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to do it or not. It all depends. I think it's a morning game, so maybe we should be able to get it done, but we'll see how that goes. But if not, we'll definitely do it again when they meet up in Knoxville or wherever it's going to be. But thanks for hitting that like button, y'all. Keep on hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 20 likes really quick. 20 likes on the channel, 20 likes, and then we'll move on to there. So let me see your predictions in the chat. I really haven't seen many predictions. If you're a member, what's up, Dallas? What's going on? If you're a member, we have emojis for you guys, and you can become a member for 99 cents. Not that hard. And here are emojis for the memberships. There's our emojis. So if you would like to become a member, 99 cents will get you that. If you want to do more than that, we do Pro for $1.99. If you get special vlogs, and $2.99, you get a live stream and some special stuff. So we appreciate everybody being here tonight. I'm pleasantly surprised by Georgia for, I think, Ole Miss is going to win by 7. So let's go to the main screen here. And so everybody's ready for this ball game. Hope everybody's had a great Saturday. They got a lot of stuff done, got some Christmas stuff up, and all the lights are up now, and everything's good to go. So there's our 10th like. Let's go to 20 likes. That's our new goal, 20 likes. But make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. We're trying to get to 8,300 on the subscribes is our next goal. CeeLo, Connor Bedard is, I know, I saw that big hit that Connor Bedard took. We also are a hockey channel here. We do Nashville Predator hockey as well during the week. We try to do at least 1 or 2 games a week on that as well. So that is our winter month stuff. And then come up spring, we'll be doing NASCAR and Atlanta Braves baseball here as well. But appreciate y'all coming in here and watching the game with us tonight. Like I said, we'll be showing you the audio of the game. Cannot show you the full game due to copyright reasons. Plus, I'm in the YouTube Partners Program, and they wouldn't just like that if I got caught with that stuff. So I plan on staying in there. Other people will do it, but they'll yank you down pretty quick. I'll be the only one still up at the end of the day. But I'll be watching NFL if anyone wants to score updates. Awesome. Yeah. So it's got that one game and then Houston versus the Colts, right? So I think the college basketball kind of puts in there. It's funny. What's up, Zach? Zach, can you please be the Blackhawks, the new G? Can you please be the Blackhawks, the new G? I don't know. I don't know what that means. But what's up, Zach? What's going on? How you doing, dude? Appreciate you being here. So let me see any Hottie Toddy fans in here tonight. Let me see Hottie Toddy. I got you a redeem as well for you Rebel fans. We have mini chat. We have mini games in the chat. And exclamation point redeem Rebels is the first one for you guys. Redeem Rebel. Oh, the new GM. I think he needs a new GM. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I know, right? They are hurting now with Connor Bedard. Like they never thought about him getting hurt. New goalie. Okay, new goalie. I know, right? And there's the Ole Miss flag here for you guys. Lou, what's going on? Big game tonight. Start of the SEC. That's right. That's right. We're right here. We've been talking about it all week long. We came off a win against our last non-conference opponent, Norfolk State, on Tuesday. We were here for that. But now, Norfolk State. But Norfolk. I don't know. Whatever. It's over with anyways. And then we also have Hottie Toddy. Hottie. I think it's Redeem Hottie for you, for all you Rebel fans in the house. Of course, we have our normal stuff. Minshew looking good in for Indy. Yeah, he does look good considering they lost their quarterback in the beginning. We tried to do a little bit of the NFL on here. It just didn't work for us. It didn't work too much. Let's see if the Hottie works up. Maybe I spelled it wrong. It's exclamation point, redeem, Hottie. Let me see if I can refresh now. Not yet. Hasn't started yet. 5 p.m. I can try it again. 1 more minute. CeeLo. And how about that USA men's juniors winning the championship over Switzerland? Is that who they won against? There's Hottie Toddy. A Hottie Toddy. So you guys, I know one of the guys I work with, he's a huge Ole Miss fan, and he's always saying Hottie Toddy, Hottie Toddy. But thanks, guys, for coming in here tonight. On the Go at CeeLo is the channel, and we do Tennessee Volunteers basketball. Don't worry, this is a fan-friendly interactive chat, so feel free to root on for your Rebels tonight. Feel free to root on the Rebels tonight, and we will support you in any way. You know, just keep it clean and have a good time. But support your Rebels. I want to see Go Rebels throughout the night. I want to see Go Vols. But let me see in the chat where you guys are from and who you're rooting for tonight. Let me see who you're rooting for tonight and where you're from. Who do you have winning Monday? I hope so. Washington wins too. They deserve it. I think that quarterback should have won the Heisman too. Is ready as well. Phoenix. Is that how you say his name? I believe so. So appreciate y'all coming in. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on the channel. And we're going to be having you live here. Don't talk about that tournament. I know. All right, 5 o'clock should be on here. Nope, not yet. There we go. Nope, not yet. Just waiting on the live feed to come in. We'll be bringing you. John Thompson says, Go Vols. Lou says, Go Vols. Oxford, Mississippi, Go Rebs. Let's stay undefeated, DG. Welcome in, man. Good to see you here. So we got some Rebs fans here. We got some Vols fans here. It's going to be a fun time tonight. Just keep it clean. Have a good time. Enjoy rooting on your team tonight. Fan-friendly interactive chat. I'll try to talk to every single one of you guys. And if you're on Facebook or you're on Twitch, I can see your comments in the multi-stream too. So Definitely, I can see you guys talk over there as well if you're watching. And we also have her on Twitter as well. We're all over the place. So I'm just waiting on this to reset. Come on, man. There we go. Nope. All right, let's go back out. And live now. It's Tennessee, Oklahoma. Hasn't started yet. What's up, Brad? What's going on? Go Rebs, Brad. What's good to see you, man, from Mississippi. What's going on, Brad? How you doing? Welcome in. So just waiting on the sound to come in. We're bringing you live audio of the game, and we'll be doing our reactions and having some fun. So just waiting on ESPN to do their thing here. Come on. The Rebs, 13-0. There we go, finally. Audio is going to be coming in here in just a second, guys, as we're going to get to tip off here very clean. Here we go. And it's tipped off. Sound. Here we go.
New York on New York. You got to love these two at the point guard spot.
Somebody say New York in the house?
Tennessee ball. Here we go.
The transfer.
Jordan James to the shot.
Shot all the way, and it rolls in for Josiah Jordan James.
2 points.
Get that shot off and accurate over 7'5" is a difficult one.
Field, the Duke transfer. So many transfers on this team for Ole Miss under first-year head coach Chris Beard. Only a couple guys with playing time even still on this roster from last year. This is one of them. Morrell, his three, in and out. In transition.
Tennessee felt like they could get good looks early in transition. A wide open one there, unable to...
Murray, he's going to launch at the other end, and Ole Miss on the board as he starts barking at Ziegler.
Hey, you want to know who's got the most swagger on this Rebel team? It is Jalen Murray. The St. Peter's transfer is not afraid of anyone.
They're going to be banging in the post today, too. So Ziegler with the ball from Long Island, being guarded by Murray.
Here we go, Ziggs. 3-2, Ole Miss already. Sorry I missed that three-point. I was trying to get the stats right. What's up, Chris George? Hey, dude.
Rebound inside.
Foul?
Jonas Adu, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession hour stays with the Volunteers.
Jump ball.
Murray will not hesitate. This guy has been in fuego recently. Last 5 games, over 60% from 3, and he's letting Zakai Ziegler know, you better get out on me quick. Look at that. Over just the last 3 games, even better. 11 of 15, 73% confidence through the roof.
Watch out for him tonight.
Off the inbound, Ziegler sneaking
More
free.
likes the 20. Zig shot the 3. No, brick. Here comes Ole Miss.
Murray's doing the transition from St. Peter's, where he could just do wherever he wanted.
Ole Miss 3.
He's controlling the offense here at Ole Miss and SEC.
Here comes Josiah Jordan James to Adu. Slam it
Monster slam.
Well, Tennessee, again, wants to push in transition. Adu does a really nice job sprinting the court. That's going to be a game within the game. Of these big 5 men who can run the court.
3-4. Tennessee up.
Connect can score, but his weakness is on the defensive end, and Brakefield draws the foul.
I think this is good for Tennessee. Their half court can be inconsistent at times, so you got to get some of these easy looks. We've seen them miss a few open threes early, and that's certainly one way to get the lid off the rim for Adu, who's coming off that calf strain
as well.
after the Christmas break. Shaking a little rust off, who was full participant in practice this week.
So Brakefield to the line to shoot 2, and he missing the first. Musa Cisse, another one of the transfers, checking into the game from Oklahoma State. 7-foot senior, so Ole Miss has plenty of size.
Yeah, not many teams in the country can take out 7'5" and insert 7 foot. Both of them big-time rim protectors.
4-4, 17:43
a little
to
bit
go.
more mobile, and they can switch a little bit more on their ball screen action. So see what Tennessee tries to counter with 33 in the game as Ole Miss switches up their coverage just a little
Tennessee
bit.
zig with the ball. 4-4 tie. Back to Bascovy.
All tied at 4
Back to
apiece
Zig.
here early on in Knoxville.
Both of those guys beneficiaries of the
Chris
two-time
George dropped the go
transfer
Vols.
rule being lifted mid-season.
Josiah Jordan
Here's
James.
launching his shot in and out.
Outside brick. Here comes Ole Miss. The Rebels. To the basket.
So much explosion and missing
And
everything.
turnover. Here we
That's a
go.
good
Rebound.
job by
Tennessee
Josiah Jordan
didn't
James.
get it
Make
there.
Burrell be a driver. He loves the three. He loves
Bascovy
to
now
pull
with the
up
ball.
jumper.
Bascovy. Adu.
Shot goes in for Adu. He's been looking for his shot on the offensive end.
That's outstanding instincts by the big man. That looked like it had a turnover written all over it, but body control and touch off the glass.
Here go Rebels. Now with the ball. 6-4 Tennessee.
He's trying to work against Connect. He already has one foul. Connect looked like he
Tennessee
affected
ball.
And Connect's been pretty good on his one-on-one defense. Teams like to go
Jordan
at
James
Connect
back to
because
Zig.
the other four
Slowing
are
it down
so
a little
good
bit.
defensively.
Back in.
They're
Adu.
focusing Adu.
Another one. Back out. Back to Zig.
And they reset to the outside with Connect.
Hey, dude, shoots.
Adu again.
Ah,
That shot
brick.
in and out.
I think the quality of looks for Tennessee has really been there for them. They just hadn't been able to convert at as high a percentage as they want against this feisty Ole Miss defense.
Hey, dude. Looking for the block. Ole Miss trying to shoot up a three. Nope.
Has to pick it up.
Fake block.
That
Pass
interior
back
D
out
for
to the
Tennessee
top.
is so good.
10 seconds left on the
It's
shot
so hard to
clock.
get them in
Ole
rotation
Miss.
because of their on-ball defense.
Flanagan has to hoist it.
Air ball.
And that's what Tennessee does. They force you into tough possessions.
Yeah, I know it was late in the clock, but Flanagan might have been able to take the big man off the bounce.
Good start early on. Tennessee with a 2-point lead.
All right, appreciate y'all hanging out here tonight. On the Go at CeeLo is the channel. We do Tennessee basketball. Tennessee in their white jerseys with orange stripe. Ole Miss in their all red jerseys. And Ole Miss is going right to left on your computer screen. Tennessee going left to right. And Tennessee ball after that air ball by Ole Miss. So TV timeout. Hope everybody's doing well. Make sure you're hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 20 likes, y'all. 20 likes on the channel. And we appreciate y'all hanging out here tonight. As we commute to commercials all the time for copyright reasons. But hope some of our folks stayed with us. I know a lot of people were hoping I was going to show the game, but can't do that. But they will get taken down sometimes. But I ain't taking that chance. Kenneth Clark, are we doing NFL? No NFL stream tomorrow. No NFL stream tomorrow. NFL just never really worked for us. We tried about 4 or 5 games and just never got anywhere with them. So we do really well with basketball. So I guess YouTube knows we're a basketball channel too. Woohoo! Back at it.
Ole Miss is undefeated, 13-0, tied for the best start in school history. Thanks in part.
You
because
finally
they're winning the
redeemed.
close
There you
ones
go.
this year.
It's been unbelievable. All 5 of their close ones have come off a defensive stop at the buzzer, essentially. They have been living life on the edge, even on their throwback game and the tad pad. You got to love that one. If they lost that, they'd never go back there. But here they are again against Temple, and they survive. If the theme of March is survive and advance, it's been that way in November, December for the Ole Miss Rebels. But I got to tell you, John, as crazy and wild as some of their finishes have been, none more wild than this one against Central Florida. It's so important for guys that maybe have been losing some of these games early in their career. Some of the guys such as Brakefield and Morrell, where they came up short in those types of games a year ago, to have that validation, hey, the hard work is paying off. We win these games now. And Chris Beard even referenced, hey, we had a closed-door scrimmage against Houston early in the season. We came away from that saying, you know what, guys? We got something here.
And Houston is no
Love
joke.
my Steelers,
One of the
but
two
I
remaining
here
undefeated teams
instead of
left
watching
in the
their
country.
game. Awesome,
Chris Beard
man.
also
I
told us
appreciate
today in
you.
the conversation, he said, people don't give us enough respect for our schedule. They say we haven't really played many teams, but that win over Memphis, I had Memphis early this year. Memphis is one of the best
There
teams
you
in
go.
the country.
Inbound Tennessee.
And Ole Miss was
going
good
left
in November,
to
and
right.
they got better in December. They are shooting the heck out of the basketball. We mentioned the two-time transfer rule that got lifted, allowing them to add additional pieces. I got to tell you, as a player, I've lived through a coaching change in the middle of my career, and I know what it's like in that huddle when you have that sense of, oh boy, here we go again in a close game in a negative way, versus, hey,
Here
these are the games we win now, and that's the sense
Tennessee
that this Ole Miss Rebel team
gaining
has.
now on the court. Waka.
Waka has it stripped
Turnover
away.
out of bounds. Tennessee ball.
Stays with Tennessee, 11
They
on the
took
shot
it away
clock.
from Waka,
Miss is so
and then
good
he
with their
knocked it out of
strong
bounds.
side
What's up,
grips.
PQ?
They bluff. They don't just bluff with the ball. They come and swipe at it.
Awesome,
You must
good
be
deal.
strong and
Hope they
expect
make
it
the
if you're
playoffs, man. Last time I saw it was tied at 7.
Timeout. Waka's into the game. Jordan Gainey, the junior from Tucson, Arizona, also
Don't
in
let
the game. Here
Gainey
he is
shoot
with
the
ball in his
3.
hand.
He sucks from it.
And Jemai
Ooh,
Meshack
turnover.
also in there. On the
Quick
ground.
turnover.
Crowd wanted to travel.
Oh, how did he not
Throwing
travel?
it up, and the alley-oop is good for T.J. Caldwell.
So a turnover
That's
by
Matthew
Tennessee.
Morrell right there, creating the
Ole Miss guy
turnover.
fell
You
on the
cannot
ground.
have those long passes, or he is jumping the passing lane. 3 steals per game for Morrell.
Waka, that's twice
A
now.
lot of contact inside. Let's take a look at that.
Twice Waka's had the
Tennessee
ball and
emphasized
he's knocked
this.
it out
They
of his
said
hand.
we can't have long passes. That is a long cross-court pass against one of the most elite defenders in the SEC right now in terms of getting steals, and Matthew Morrell. And then Ole Miss is not going to hesitate to be off to the races.
T.J. Caldwell with the layup. 6-6.
Morrell had 10
Tennessee
steals
inbound underneath the
early
basket,
this
throws it up to Waka.
Nice way to get a double-double.
Back out. Meshack's out there now.
Gainey trying to penetrate. He's cut off, so they
Gainey.
reset the offense.
Zig. Back
Go
into
inside.
Waka. To the basket and a foul. Let's go.
And that's exactly where Tennessee wants to play. We call that the slot. It's within the middle third of the court. If you get pinned on the sidelines against this Ole Miss team, they will keep it there. This is where the game has to be played for Tennessee. Nice seal by Waka and beautiful post feed by Ziegler.
3-point play here. Waka going to the line.
We talked to Rick Barnes about Waka. He said he's got to learn to be better in space. When we get him the ball, he has to know how to operate inside.
He is an absolute brick wall,
9-6.
but he is still learning the game. The physicality,
3-point
the
play
effort
there
is
for Waka. Timeout,
Timeout,
Ole Miss. He could not get it in.
Players in the SEC.
Ole Miss forced to call a timeout on the inbound. Rick Barnes, in his 9th year as the head coach of Tennessee, said something that was interesting. He said, what I've learned over the course of my coaching career, he said, when you give your guys too many compliments, they get a little soft. He said,
Chris,
I got to be mean to
I'm
my
going to do
guys
this
right
for
now.
you, man.
I said, I think that's the strategy my wife
You've been
takes
here
when
most
I'm
of the
at
UT
home. She doesn't
games
want me to get
supporting me
complacent,
here.
right? Just no compliments,
just in
no
case some
positive
other guys
feedback.
are not here, you're always
this
here,
guy
so
is the epitome of tough
definitely
love with his players.
appreciate you
he
helping
will not
out,
lower his
Chris.
standard for anyone, and it has proven to have great results for this Tennessee team. I mean, what a coup it has been for Tennessee to have the former Texas coach, who happens to be going up against another former Texas
Chris
coach,
George, one of our new mods.
here at Thompson Bowling Arena.
Needs
the
some
Food
guys
City
here with
Center.
Tennessee
So,
basketball
Rick
when
Barnes
others can't
has
be
been
here.
so elite throughout the entire
Congratulations, Chris.
course of his career. Has won
9-6
every single
score
place he's
here.
gone.
5th ranked
Chris
Tennessee,
Beard can say the same.
22nd ranked
Both
Ole
these
Miss.
programs have recruited true winners to run their respective
The
universities.
defense is, they're acting like they haven't seen a
Come out of
defense like this
timeout,
before.
Tennessee
So.
keeps the full court press on. As Jalen Murray is told he can run the baseline.
Inbound, almost turned it over.
Steal. Brandon Murray now has it.
14:57 to go here. Let's go, Vols. Rebels looking. Bottom of your screen. Back to the top of the point.
We're 20 seconds into this possession. Nothing has even gotten
8
inside
seconds on the
three-point.
shot clock again. Tennessee not letting them get anywhere close. They better shoot it.
Tennessee, hard-nosed.
2 seconds. Caldwell's got to get it up.
In and out. And rebound Tennessee. Good job. Good defense. Meshack almost shot. Meshack to the basket. Jordan James.
And he finds James.
The best time to score against the defense is early. Push that ball in
11-6.
transition before they can get set. Ole Miss caught backing up. Tennessee converts.
Largest lead of the game for Tennessee, up by 5.
Defense tight for Tennessee. Going to the basket. Blocked. Turnover denied.
As good as Tennessee is on defense, they can get even better as they go to their bench.
Gainey to the
Thanks
basket,
to guys like
looking.
Meshack.
Don't.
Ziegler, he can make those.
Oh, Zig for 3 blocks.
Tennessee 0 for 4 to start from the outside.
John, Chris Beard told us early, he said, I tell
Back
my
out again.
teams,
Ole Miss
that's
ball.
10 4-minute games. Tennessee beats teams because they knock people out in 2 of those 10. Right now, they have to
Rick
survive
again.
this
Ole Miss
4
can't
minute
buy a
span
basket.
With
Here
Tennessee
comes
starting
Zig.
to pull away.
Waka back out to Gainey. 3. Ah, he can't hit a 3.
Downtown now for Tennessee to start this one.
Gainey sucks from 3.
They're not getting any kind of clean looks. Tipped around.
Another turnover.
Another steal.
Tennessee.
Meshack, 2-on-1,
to the basket.
Himself,
Jordan
and
James misses.
can't clean it up.
Rick Barnes said we should be averaging over 80 a game. We're missing too many open looks and too many layups, and you see it right there. Just an opportunity to build a double-digit lead.
Out of bounds.
Tennessee just inconsistent shooting the ball.
Turnover again on Ole Miss.
7 feet,
Appreciate
can't
y'all
handle
coming
that
in
one.
tonight on the
Chris
Go See
Beard,
Lowe's channel. Make sure
he
you
was
hit that
let
like
go
button
as the
if you're
head
coming in.
coach at Texas for some off-court issues, now hired at Ole Miss. And he said he actually inherited a very great program, what he walked into.
One more like
now
the
just
20.
building on that,
Help us
they
get to
really
20
feel like
likes.
they've got a great foundation.
About a year ago yesterday, he was let go from Texas. And here he is 13-0 going into Knoxville, Tennessee with a ranked Ole Miss team. Who could have predicted that one? But this guy can absolutely coach ball. And he's gracious to say this because the cupboard was not bare. Kermit Davis coached these guys up that returned extremely
Get him
hard.
off the court. He's
he
horrible.
did not have to coach effort when he came in. And these guys are hungry for success.
Zig on the bench, so Gainey's in there. Gainey looks lost.
For some help.
Hey, dude with the ball. He's going to shoot.
He do.
All right, he got a little piece of that one.
Misses that jumper. Rebound goes to Sharp. Tennessee sitting on this 5-point lead. We played almost 8 minutes in this one. Inside.
It doesn't get it.
Can't finish.
Here comes Vasquez.
Down behind the play. It's a 5-on-1 break for Tennessee.
Gainey, shoot it, please.
Jordan Gainey.
There you go. Gainey with the 3.
Anyone needed to see one go in, it's Gainey. This guy was really good in the Maui Invitational. Confidence a little bit low, but he can be a huge X factor off the bench. A terrific shooter.
Yeah, exactly, Chris.
A 7-0 run for Tennessee, and they are sparking it by the defensive end.
Tennessee, a little defense leading to offense, and Gainey said, you're going to leave me that wide open.
Blue
That's all day.
almost hasn't had a team like this. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Ole Miss hasn't seen a team like this, like Tennessee. You're right, Lou. They almost look lost. The defense is tight. They don't know what to do. They're not knowing what to throw to. Yeah, they are finally seeing, oh, crap, our 13-0. They're dropping the Triton, dropping the cheer. I'm going to have to cheer for the Ole Miss Rebels here for one spot. So you can have me do that as well by doing the cheer redeem on the channel. !redeem cheer. Now, guys on Facebook or Twitch or Twitter, if you're watching, you cannot do those. You'll have to do those in the YouTube chat. And they're only for YouTube only. But we would love for you to come over and hang out on YouTube as well. But Tennessee looking good. Gainey, I was afraid you're going to miss that 3. He just is horrible from the outside. I think during the Norfolk game, he was 0 for 5 from the 3-point line. So, but good to see him hit one. Maybe that'll lead to more points, but we'll see what happens. There's 3 people streaming. I couldn't find anybody, but that's okay. If you can report them, report them. But we're having fun, and we got a good little crowd here. So maybe we'll get some more folks in here. But share the stream out. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, become a member. We would love for you to become a member. 99 cents gets you the membership as well. It always goes back to the channel and helps them out. So thank you so much, guys. But just sitting here watching the game helps the channel out tremendously. So we appreciate you. We bring the audio back here in just a second. It's Tennessee up 14-6.
On D, and right now they're holding Ole Miss to shooting under 17% from the floor.
They have just been smothering the Rebels. And these guys take such pride in their one-on-one defense and their matchups. Nice scouting reports. Understanding the personnel. Zakai Ziegler out of the gates knows Murray is a catch-and-stick guy. Contests it. And there they are, Meshack. He can really bother opponents with his length. That's why he's in the game. And then here they are again, just with the active hands. Even when Ole Miss looked like they had an easy 2 down low, Tennessee, making up for that mistake with the effort. So this is a Tennessee Vol team that everybody knows. When you play up against Rick Barnes, it is going to be a physical battle. I can't count how many times Chris Beard said to his team in shoot-around today, emphasizing the physicality of this matchup. And you see why right there.
Also the crowd. I mean, we were here in shoot-around. They had a huge speaker pumping in crowd noise, pumping in music. We were told that was the first time they've done that all year. They're trying to simulate this atmosphere. This is an awesome crowd.
That's got to be the best shoot-around mix we've ever heard, right? It was like the players got a song on the playlist, then the coaches got a song. They even played some One Shining Moment in there. I love it. I'm doing that in the backyard with my kids. One Shining Moment while they work on their left hand leg.
11:57 to go here. Let's go, Big Orange. Send that GBO in the chat if you guys are here watching. GBO in the chat or go Rebels.
Chris Beard loves them some country.
All right, let's see if Ole Miss can figure out on this end of the floor.
I think if you're Ole Miss, you're happy to only be down 8 when you're shooting 2 of 12, but they got to have some dribble penetration.
Rebels ball, tight defense again by Tennessee.
Just swing it around the perimeter.
Oh, turnover.
There's another
Meshack turns it up, throws to Meshack.
Third turnover already for Ole Miss to start this game.
Here we go. Meshack with the ball. Back to Vescovy. Vescovy to Meshack. Meshack going to the basket, trying to shoot, and a foul.
He's going to be bumped on the floor. We'll have a women's basketball quadruple header tomorrow afternoon right here on the SEC Network and the ESPN app. It all starts
at
Daniel
Barry? What's going on? Welcome in, man.
Great rivalry game between Kentucky and Tennessee. It'll be right here in Knoxville.
Busy 24 hours in Food City Center, huh?
It was not easy. It was not easy getting in the building. I'm not telling you that. Off the inbounds, nice play for Adu as he scores.
Adu.
Really nice design play.
16-6.
Starting to really get their buckets in the paint. That's now 10 of their 16 in that area.
Largest lead of the game, up by 10.
Three for Ole Miss.
Daylight can hit the three.
Rebound, out of bounds, Tennessee.
Off the hand of Sharp. Excuse me. Yep.
Ole Miss going to extend a little full court pressure here. See if they can't create some turnovers and get some easy
ball
baskets.
Here. Inbound to
Gainey. Stretches in the game, winning each 10
Still
minutes.
Ziegler on the bench.
It's been a 10-0 run for Tennessee.
Yeah, those are those. I want to refer to it as a knockout blow necessarily, but that's
smart,
what
your kid.
Referred
back
to
to
it
Connect.
We have to
Connect.
stay competitive.
Hadn't got any baskets yet. Back to Meshack. Meshack to the basket.
Goes
and oh, what a pretty in for Adu.
Well,
James Martinez, thanks for that subscribe. Appreciate that.
That is an area where Ole Miss struggles. He's on the second chance opportunity, so point of emphasis for Adu and the others.
Adu leads the way. He's got 8 points for Tennessee. Morrell trying to get
shoot
going.
Up 2.
His
Get
jumper
it out.
off.
Ole Miss cannot buy a basket.
Good look from Morrell. I like the pull-up.
Oh, stolen. Gainey gave it up. Fast break, Ole Miss. Slam. Oh. Did he slam it? Did he go in?
Yeah, Morrell, he is a high
18-8.
That is the player everybody thought may come to life when Matthew Morrell came to Oxford. He had an injury last year to the knee, lost a little bit of that explosiveness. I think it's safe to say he's got it.
Oh, Gainey, you got to do something here. God, he's horrible.
That's just sparked this Ole Miss team. Shot clock at 10.
Give it to Meshack. 7-6. Shoot it. Shoot it. Connect. 3.
He'll rise up. Left it short. Vescovy. And he keeps it alive off Ole Miss.
How about Matthew Morrell? From Whitehaven High School, Memphis, Tennessee. Getting up. He's been putting in work in the offseason.
Thanks for those subscribes. One more to 82-40.
Dunks he was throwing down and shooting around today. I was like, I cannot wait to see what he does on a break here.
He and Flanagan both. Interesting stories. Flanagan had an Achilles injury a couple years back. Yes, he was back last season, but just didn't have that same pop. So 7 and 11, both the healthiest they've been in a while for Ole Miss.
Gainey, oh my gosh.
This 13-0 start.
There's that length, the 7-footer.
That was Zig.
Takes it away.
Zig hit the inbound.
Flanagan stops, free throw jumper.
In and out.
And we're going to stay here, foul on the rebound. They're going to call that one against Adu.
Foul on Adu.
What do you do if you're Ole Miss to try to get some better looks? Because it's been one and done each possession.
It has been, and 7 of their 8 points have been in transition. And so
Tennessee all over
they've got
them.
to be able to get this game going up and down a little bit
to the
more.
back
They've been able
end.
to do
Here
that with a
comes Ole
couple of
Miss.
turnovers. And if you're Tennessee, you say, guys, well, if we make this a half-court game down here, we can get stops all day long. But one thing you got to do is try to get Murray in some ball screen action as well.
We got Flanagan on a mismatch against the 5'9". Here comes the double.
Three for Ole Miss. Drains it.
Three.
18-11.
He's such an interesting cover. I mean, this is a guy that shoots it with his left,
9:06 to go.
but inside the paint, he is all right-handed.
It's been back-to-back turnovers for Tennessee. And they call a foul off of Cisse as he tried to deny that entry pass. Feels like that dunk by Morrell really sparked this.
D, I
Ole
guess
Miss
your boys are
team, and now they're
playing
right back in
Vanderbilt
the
tonight.
game.
D, are you into Bama basketball? If you're still here?
There are 9 minutes to play here in this first half. Ziegler. And a foul on the rebound.
My
That's called
sister
against
goes to
Oaxaca.
tennis. Plays for tennis for Ole
Oaxaca,
Miss.
that's his first.
So something to track for Tennessee. They're now 1 of 8 from 3. But a big message from Rick Barnes to his team is keep shooting. Keep taking good shots. He thinks when they lose confidence, they start hesitating and passing shots
he is
up.
good.
Zakai
Good
Ziegler,
to
a
see
good
him
example.
back.
Last game,
8:49 to go
5
here.
of 10 from 3. But guess what? He started 1 of 5.
Chris,
So
what's
that's
going
the
on-
example
what's
he
going
wants
on,
to see.
Chris?
Those guys sticking with their
Don't
jumper.
watch a lot. Ole Miss looking here, top of the screen to the basket.
Goes baseline, double team,
Again.
somehow gets it to go.
Yeah, if you're Connect, you just got to use that
18-13. Ole
baseline
Miss
as an extra
finally
defender.
coming
Put
back.
that foot on the baseline and cut him off.
There's Connect. He now has the mismatch on the smaller Murray, and it's taken away by Cisse. But no, they say foul on the floor.
Don't get this lead now.
Good recognition by Connect to try to take on the smaller defender.
That's right.
But as we mentioned earlier, Ole Miss,
That's right, John. What's up, dude?
on that strong side help, they should try to
That's
strip
funny.
and rip.
So Ole Miss right now on a 7-0 run over the last 2 minutes to get back into this game. They trail by 5.
18-13, 8:21 to go here. Ole Miss
Cisse
slowly
gets a breather. The
moving in.
7'5"
Tennessee
sharp comes in to
inbound.
guard the ball.
Top of your screen, under the
Tennessee
basket.
does a similar version of this
Vescovy.
where they put Adu on the ball, but
Vescovy to A-Dude.
Sharp.
Back out to Waka.
6-7 inches on that.
To Zig. Back to Vescovy.
Connect calling for it in the
Vescovy
post.
to the basket.
Now he's
Back out to
finding
Connect.
some room beyond
Three.
the arc.
Did not fall.
Find
1
the
for
touch
9
early
from the
on. Fight on
three-point
floor.
line.
Ole Miss comes away with it.
Tennessee can shoot the 3, but when they miss, it's a bad one.
Give it back to Murray, yeah. Clear out, let him go to work.
Come on, boys. Get back to that defense.
Murray's got a mismatch, got a forward on him, trying to work.
Connect.
Breakfield.
Connect.
He goes baseline.
Looking all
spinning.
over him and in. It's
So
now
the baseline is working
18-15.
right now. Back-to-back buckets for Ole Miss.
We saw the lefty 3, and right there, it would have been better to use the left. He still goes to that inside right hand. As a kid,
He
he
back
injured
down
his
here.
right hand, so in
Connect at the
season, he
bottom of your
started
screen,
working on
back
his
to
left-hand
Zig.
jumper and
Back
just
to
stuck with it.
Vescovy.
It's a 9-0 run for the
Vescovy to the
Rebels.
basket. Back out to Zig. 3.
With a hand in his face.
And
Cold
1 for
shooting
10.
continues from downtown. 1 of 10 for Tennessee to start.
That may be the first bad one, though. I mean, that was contested, still had a lot of time on the clock.
Not sure why we're hitting 3s. Just freaking go to the paint.
Breakfield working against A-Dude, picks up his dribble.
3-point shot away from tying this bad boy.
Shot
They
clock's
want
at
it, too,
7.
to tie it up.
Flanagan looking for some help. Wild pass. And
Wild
here comes
pass, turnover.
Tennessee.
Here comes
Ziegler
Tennessee to
throwing it
connect.
up.
And it
Nice
goes.
job by Connect to just midair.
You're not kidding. I mean, the hang time there in athleticism, he caught that as he was going down. And still put the touch
2015.
on it.
That sparks this crowd of over 21,000. And an offensive foul. Timeout on the floor as the Tennessee D responds and the fans are loving it.
Here's the fast break opportunity. Ziegler, nobody can push it faster than him. He trusts his teammate. The athleticism by Connect. What a finish.
All right, so a little turnover by the Ole Miss Rebels. Zig gets it. Alley loops to Connect. Connect puts it in. They come back down the court and an offensive foul on the Rebs. So Tennessee ball. Won't be long. You're right, D. Like 80 more days or something like that. I saw one streamer, I think it was Pure Adrenaline Sports. He's got a countdown to baseball season. He's got like 80 hours or 80 days or something like that. Quarterback play in bowl game for Tennessee. He was good, and I was like, yeah. Nico, man. Gotta love Nico. Hopefully we'll see what he can do next year against the SEC. But appreciate y'all hanging out here. Ole Miss slowly get back in this. Tennessee 1 for 10 from the 3-point line, shooting 37% from the field, 10% from the 3-point line. I think we need to stop doing that. But 37%, 31% for Ole Miss. So both of them. What's up, Nicholas? What's going on? Hit that like. That's right. We're trying to get to 30 likes, y'all. If you haven't hit the like button for us, hit the like button for us, please, as we get to 30 likes. But thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight on the Go at CeeLo. Tennessee basketball, have been doing it since the Maui Classic. So we've pretty much covered most of the all but 4 games of the non-conference schedule. We're going to try to be here for every SEC game. Try my best. But come March Madness, we'll be covering all of that as well, all the way to the Final Four. And by that time, we'll have some baseball going and some NASCAR going and all that stuff too. So, all right. We're coming back here in just a second. 20-15 is the score. Tennessee. Only thing that's not making this a blowout is the 3 points that are not landing for Tennessee. Thank you for that subscribe as well, getting us over to 8240. We're 10 away from 8250. Almost to that 8,300 mark.
Time Tennessee and Ole Miss met when the Rebels were 13-0. We go back to 2008, the SEC opener.
That's right.
Look at the shorts,
the capri pants. That's what it is. Tyler Smith, Ramar Smith, Wayne Chisholm, Jawan. So fun fact there, Tyler Smith replaced me at power forward for Tennessee that year. And, of course, they went on to become #1 in the country. It was nice to be missed, you know. You're certainly not missing this building. I've seen you shake at least 30 people's hands as you walk around this place here. It is a beautiful facility. In this top 25 matchup, the SEC opener has certainly not disappointed. It was an early run by Tennessee, but Ole Miss has been able to fall back in this one. They have, and it's no surprise. They can handle adversity.
Don't speak too soon, though, Triton. We like to give up leads.
This team that had come in here at 8-5, lost those 5 close games we talked about.
I forgot to cheer on Ole Miss.
Story be different.
So we'll do it right here during this possession.
Mentality going on right now with this
Tennessee ball. Ole Miss, come on now. You got this close. Let's go, hotty-totty, baby. Let's go, hotty-totty.
They are not going to get.
I know it kills me to say this stuff, but whatever.
They want more.
Hotty-totty.
Pick and roll. And Adu can't finish.
Adu blocked.
He'll be
it's a
foul on the slam attempt.
Well, they feel like they can play in the middle of the court. Again, that's an emphasis for them, but also against these bigs for Ole Miss.
Hotty-totty.
Hard, fast
you
rolls
Rebs
at
fans.
the basket.
What kind of streamer I am. Hotty-totty, baby.
Cisse and Sharp defend both.
So Adu goes to the line to shoot 2. The 6'11"
to the line.
From Durham, North Carolina. And he makes the first. He's been super active early in this offensive end. And Rick Barnes has really challenged him to get better position, be stronger physically with his legs, not get pushed off his spot inside.
Absolutely. And when you
go.
talk to Rick Barnes about,
2 for Adu there.
You want to be able to throw the ball down to when you're in a shooting slump and say, get us a bucket down low. It's Adu that comes to mind. And the more physical he can be, the lower he can get in his stance to hold that position, the better Tennessee will be.
There you go. Ole Miss, top of the screen.
Ole Miss has made their last 3 field goals.
Back out to the top of the screen again. Looking. Right up 3.
Switching everything. Murray
in and out.
3 in and
Rebound.
out.
Tennessee connects.
6 minutes to play.
Turnover again. Connect. Fast break.
One-on-one.
Layup
in. Battle.
22-17.
If Tennessee can avoid the live ball turnovers, they'd be up 15 right now. But
exactly.
Ole Miss, who is so good at those steals that convert to easy buckets on the end, that's what's keeping them in this game. Now 9 fast break points.
Pick and roll.
They do.
Rocks the rim.
Slam it.
They saw something they liked on film. They've gone to that play twice in a row very successfully.
witnesses Brandon Murray turnaround jumper, and that one rolls in.
Turnaround jumper by Ole Miss, 24-19.
All-SEC freshman team at LSU, transferred to Georgetown where he averaged 13. And that's what he does.
Zig looking. Back to A-Dude. A-Dude's like, here, Vescovy, take it. Vescovy to the basket, good.
Lays it in.
There's not a better cutter in the SEC than Santiago Vescovy.
26-19.
Murray penetrating
Rebels to
off
the
the
paint.
window. It rolls off, trying to get his own board. He can't.
And Tennessee wins the rebound. Here comes Vescovy.
If I'm Tennessee, I go right back to that action. I mean, 3 times in a row, twice to Adu, and then once led to the back.
Oh, they stopped it that time.
James,
Jordan James back to A-Dude. A-Dude to Zig. Zig to connect to Vescovy. Back out. Jordan James through.
He'll launch the 3.
Brick.
And on the rebound, foul against Tennessee. 1 for 11, shooting under 10% from three-point line. If you're Tennessee, do you have to keep putting them up?
If they're good looks, and that's a good one. I mean, you got Josiah Jordan James,
5 away from
who
30. Help us get the 30 legs, y'all.
On a baseline drift.
Actually, 2 away from 30.
Of course you got to shoot it. If there's anything right now, I think there's an opportunity to say, hey, how can we get Dalton connect the ball? He's a guy that can be more of that 3-level scorer, to where if you can't get the ball inside, how can you run something for connect? Because that's what he's here for, is to get you out of some of those shooting slumps.
Ole Miss
go get you a bucket.
bringing it down with 4 minutes to go. With the pick, turnover, possible.
He's going to be out of bounds.
Out of bounds, Tennessee ball.
So active and aggressive. Tennessee
Awaka.
is using their big man on those dribble handoffs and ball screens to really disrupt the action there. They're not totally switching. They're just being physical before getting back. And Awaka does it extremely well right here. I mean, that's a 15-point per game score with the ball in his hands, guarded by your 5-man. That's pretty good.
Here goes Zig with the ball.
Turnover by Ole Miss here in this first half.
Zig to the basket, back out to Vescovy. 3! Brick. Rebound, Ole Miss. Ole Miss to the basket.
Through everybody. That was pretty.
It was about 4 guys to make that pass.
Miss really was more like a steal because it allowed Ole Miss to get that long rebound and be in transition.
Connect has had to work so hard
Zig
to try
back
to find
to Jordan James to connect.
But I think this is a matchup they like.
Connect.
You just got to keep
Looking,
that dribble
back to
alive.
Zig.
Break field, move his feet a little bit.
Zig 3.
Ziegler. He ends the drought.
Ziegler 3.
Well, when Rick Barnes says we have to keep our confidence, the one guy he can point to is number 5, who will never quit.
In the last 3 games, he's been 45% from deep. And the lead is now up to 8 for Tennessee.
29-21. Ole Miss ball, top of the screen. Player goes down to foul, looks
They're
like.
going to call that foul against Awaka. So Awaka picks up his second. Tennessee trying to pull away. 8-point lead. It's a good one here in the first half.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in tonight. Appreciate everybody hanging out, hitting that like button, and subscribing. Thank you to the new subscribers. James Martinez, our newest subscriber. We appreciate you watching along with us. All right. So just waiting on the commercial to come back. What do you think of the game so far? Like the announcer said, Tennessee could be up by like 15 or 18 right here if they weren't shooting those stupid threes and doing all that stuff. So look at Chris trying to do a redeem, making me cheer for the Rebs again. That's not. You're a Vols fan, Chris. You're not supposed to be doing that. You might not have enough points, Chris. You might not. It'll tell you here in a second. All right, coming back here in just a second. Coming back from a commercial. There it is.
Dari Patrick Slay will see in just a few minutes at the half. Show you how Kentucky got a big win, come from behind at Florida, also Auburn, a historic win in Fayetteville. But what are you guys seeing so far here?
Well, I'm seeing this Tennessee defense is making it very difficult on Ole Miss to find anything. Chance they might break away here.
Guards were the story coming in. Adu putting in work for Tennessee.
We'll see y'all shortly.
I appreciate that. Jonas Adu, 12 points to lead the way for Tennessee. The closest
Adu
score
having a
after
night.
him is James with 4.
Well, and I like the looks Tennessee has been getting. The story there offensively for Tennessee is 2 for 13. See if they can.
He
right
dude
the
all
ship
A
from
dude
that
here.
regard. And for Ole Miss, the quicker
But I
the
don't
game
understand why
has
they don't just
been,
keep it
whether
going.
it's those slide ball turnovers or off a missed shot, the better.
29-21.
Almost shooting under 40% here in this first half. Only down by 8. It feels like with the defensive pressure for Tennessee, they should be up a lot more right now.
Yeah, but I mean that can be Tennessee basketball too. Is Rick Barnes says, yeah, we can go 2 of 13 from 3. And guess what? We can hold you to a low percentage too and be up 8. And so that's the beauty of Tennessee. As aesthetically pleasing it might not be from deep sometimes, they're pretty darn good.
Inbound Ole Miss here
success
after that offensive foul.
Let's see what Ole Miss drew up
Ole
here
Miss
at the timeout.
top of the point, looking.
Trying to get Morrell going. Cissay's trying to call for it inside. Instead,
Zig
it's
on him.
Caldwell off the bounce.
Air ball.
Cissay rejected by the
And a
rim.
foul.
No, they're
It's
going
gonna
to
be
say
on
it was
A-Dude?
a jump ball tied up by James.
Okay. Jump
Good
ball.
battle by James. He was on that mismatch, as you pointed out, and the air ball was actually in favor of Ole Miss there. Made for an easy opportunity for Cissay, but active hands by James.
Possession now stays with Ole Miss. 6 on the shot clock. Breakfield's got to recognize. Trying to get downhill. His runner off the window.
Another one
goes.
in the
Tennessee
basket.
did everything they wanted, forced the catch way out, and so 6 seconds on the clock.
29-23.
Just says, I got to make something happen, and he has been the one bright spot offensively now with 10 points for Ole Miss.
James had that one stripped away by Murray. Here comes Ole Miss on the breakout. They've got numbers, 3-on-2. Murray through the entire team, and he's fouled by Connect.
Gets fouled. He's going to go to the line, shoot
Jalen
2.
Murray at 5,
Murray.
making it happen.
We've talked about those strip and rips. When you drive against Ole Miss, you better expect quick hands. And Murray, known for his three-point shooting, and the percentages and stats say
Up
that
on
he's not
Facebook
great
over
at the
there.
rim,
What's
but
going on? How
I'm
you
not
doing?
buying it. I mean, this guy attacks the rim. I think he's
look
pretty
at
good.
him.
He could do more of it. That time gets himself to the line.
When he asked Chris Beard about his star point guard, all he could say is, he's from the Bronx.
Yeah.
He's got that toughness. You don't even have to say anything to him because that's what he brings to the table.
Yeah, he is, in many ways, I think, could be the identity of this Ole Miss team because of that swagger and toughness.
Free throw here, 29-24.
Not only on offense, but the head of the snake defensively.
Hits it, 29-25.
And he knows what it takes to win, too. He was on that St. Peter's team. He's experienced.
Ziegler loses his man all the way to the rim. Look at the speed from Zakai Ziegler.
Yeah, an unfavorable matchup there.
Zig
You do
with
not
a
want
2
Brakefield
points,
switched out on
31-25.
Ziegler with his high IQ took advantage right away.
Under 2 minutes to play in this first half. Tennessee up by 6. Murray gets free. And Morrell with the lay-in.
On a nice read by Ole Miss. Morrell knows they're trying to chase him on the three-point line. That time he cuts towards the basket, gets rewarded.
Three ball goes, and all of a sudden Tennessee starting to
Basket.
feel touch from the outside.
What's up, Chewy? What's going on? (34-27), 1 minute to go. Rebels 3.
Launching the 3.
Drains
He's
it.
starting to feel it.
Yeah, when
Jalen Murray
30.
getting hot.
Murray.
He starts bouncing that ball, you know, and he starts feeling you,
34-30.
and sizing you up. Rarely is he going to try to beat you off the bounce. He's just trying to get you on your heels so he can rise and pop.
I love the non-verbal communication.
Zig.
He's having with this big man.
To Meshach, back to
A
Zig.
minute to play in this first half. Aiden's been the star for
Waka, back to
Tennessee.
Vescovy. Trying to do the shot
Another
turnover. Here comes the Rebs.
Flanagan
Shoot
Morrell
3.
from beyond the arc.
Brick.
Too strong.
Rebound, Ole Miss,
Cissay with the
out of
offensive
bounds.
Rebound, but he's out of bounds.
Nice push by Ole Miss. Good find by Ole Miss. But here's Murray.
Two
When he's
chances to
bouncing this
fumble,
ball,
oh, man.
he's just sizing you up. He's not going to go past you. He's just trying to rock you a little bit, wait for your hands to be down, and then it's just too late. One of the most
Shows you how much of an
confident players
MVP
in
Lamar
the league
Jackson
right now.
is.
Tennessee started this game 0 for 5
go
from
Zig.
3 ever since. They're 3 for 9. Ziegler with a crossover finds his
Hey,
big man.
dude!
Punched away by
Blocked.
Sharp.
Rebound Zig.
Stays here with the Volunteers.
Meshack 3.
Meshack
Drains
rips
it.
down the 3.
Meshack 3.
Shot clock turned off.
19 minutes to go. 19 seconds to go.
Murray with the blow by. Get that out of
Hey,
here.
dude, just
We
get
do
out
have
of
a
here.
foul on the floor. We're going to call Ziegler with the reach-in.
And a nice design play by Chris Beard. They came up with Morrell, who was faking the ball screen on Murray. And it was a ghost screen, which left Ziegler on an island with that hard right penetration. Design drive
Keep
by
on hitting
Beard
that
to
like
get to the
button. We're
basket.
trying to get to. Let's see if we got 30 likes yet.
If you're Chris
We're at
Beard, you gotta be
28.
pretty
2
pleased,
more to
right?
30
We
if you
keep
haven't hit the
going
like
back to
button
those
for us
10
on
4-minute
YouTube.
games he talked about. The second 4 minutes, not so good, but they've scratched and clawed and managed to manufacture points off their turnovers. And I think they're in a pretty good spot, all things considered.
37-30 with that free throw. If they start hitting threes, it's over. You're right,
10
Lou.
points,
You're
7
correct.
rebounds, one of the smallest guys on the floor. He's
That's
just
the
doing
only
everything.
reason this game's close
He's a
right
fighter.
now.
Again, I love, you see Ziegler in the background.
26%
For
from the
those joining us
three-point
late,
line.
You got Long Island on Bronx. You got underdog against underdog.
Good. So lead is
But
6.
make no mistake about it, it's alpha dog on
7
alpha dog
seconds
too.
to go.
All right, 7 seconds left. What's the play here for Tennessee?
I think there's enough time to get some dribble penetration, but with James, not quite as quick as the dribble up the court.
James, back out. Meshack, shoot
Meshack
3.
has to hoist it, and he beats the
Dragged it.
buzzer. How
Buzzer
about that way to end the first half for Tennessee?
This
Meshack,
guy
3.
is in for his defense, and when you ask me what's Tennessee want at the buzzer, I'm not sure Meshack is their first option, but just enough time on the clock for James to penetrate, draw a help defender, and hit Meshack. Nice pump fake patience, and when Tennessee cannot make a shot, it's been Meshack late with back-to-back triples.
So Tennessee all of a sudden starting to heat up from beyond the arc. They close out the half with a 9-point lead. What a good one we got here in Knoxville. Thanks to the guys in the studio.
Woo! Let's go. All right, let me mute this here and we'll talk about some stats and highlights. Hope everybody's enjoying the first half of the Tennessee versus Ole Miss. Like Lou says, if they start hitting that 3, man, has Ole Miss beat anybody worth a crap this year? No, they haven't. This is their first really test. And they were showing earlier in the game, I didn't know this, but they were down and they had to come back on a lot of games. So Ole Miss still, I mean, like I said, if we don't hit those threes, this game is way out of weight reach. But we are going to cover this. Let's take a look at the stats here for the game. 1 second, if I find my ESPN NCAA box scores here. All right, so let's take a look at some team stats here. Team stats. Ole Miss is good at baseball. There you go. So here we are. Field goal percentage. Actually, let's take game leaders here. Murray's got 11 points. Their guard, he's feeling it right now for the 3. He's 3 for 4 from the free throw, and he's 3 for 7 from the field. 11 points. Dude come into play as well. He's got 12 points for us. 5 for 8 from the field. 2 for 2 from the free throw. Rebounds. Murray again. 7 rebounds for Murray. Dude again. 4 rebounds. It's the Murray Dude show. And assists, we got Flanagan for Ole Miss with 3 assists, and Ziegler with 4. So let's take a look at some team stats real quick right here. As we're here at the halftime show. Appreciate everybody being here on the go at CeeLo. TJ Watt out the rest of the game. All right, field goal percentage for Ole Miss, 12 for 29 at 41%. Tennessee 16 for 34. 1 second. Let me mute that. There. So 16 for 34, 47%. Normally we're about 52 to 55% on these games. 3-point line. Ole Miss 3 for 10, and here's the big factor right here why it's so close. Tennessee 5 for 16 from the field on the 3-point line, putting them at 31% from the 3-point line. Let's see here. 4 for 6 from free throw for Ole Miss, 3 for 3 for Tennessee. Tennessee's hit all 3 of theirs. Rebounds. Tennessee 19, Ole Miss 14. Defensive rebounds, both of them 14 to 12. I thought Tennessee had a little bit more than that. Is this the AFC playoffs? Yeah, exactly. 13 assists by Tennessee, only 5 for Ole Miss. So Tennessee dishing the rock, like for sure. Assists, 6 for Ole Miss, 4 for Tennessee. 1 block for Ole Miss, 2 for Tennessee. 7 turnovers for Ole Miss, 6 for Tennessee. So we don't want that. We want to do this number here. Oh, you're asking if this is the AFC playoffs. Okay, no. Yeah, next week is. I thought maybe you were making a joke there, Chewy. Let's see here. Fast break points, 11 out of Ole Miss, 10 for Tennessee. Those steals always led to those fast break points. Points in the paint, 16 for Ole Miss, 20 for Tennessee. 6 fouls for Ole Miss, 7 for Tennessee. And the largest lead is 12, was for Tennessee at 12. Let's take a look at some box scores real quick from the players. We'll start with your Ole Miss Rebels. As the guys that are still here, thanks for hanging out during the halftime show. We appreciate you there. But the final right now, 40 to 31 in the first half. Tennessee, see what we can do coming back in the second half. But let's take a look at some of the team stats here, our box scores for Ole Miss. Notables, Breakfield, he's 4 for 4 from the field, 1 3-pointer, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 1 steal, and he's got 10 points. Of course, we talked about Murray. He's 3 for 7 from the field, 2 for 5 from the 3-point line, 3 for 4 from the free throws. He's got 7 defensive rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 turnover, and he's got 11 points. Let's see. Everybody else, Flanagan's got 2 points, and Caldwell's got 2, and B. Murray, the other guard, he's got 2 points. But any notables here other than Murray with the 7 rebounds? Cease, I guess he's the forward. He's got 3 rebounds. He's got 1 defensive rebound, 2 offensive rebounds. He's the forward. So that is that. All right, let's take a look at Tennessee. Pretty much the same guys in there. Not really much bench, except the key 3 guys that are always in there all the time. A-Dude, 5 for 8 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw, 2 defensive rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds. He's got 4. He leads the team in rebounds, 1 assist. He's got 12 points. Connect, really slow night for him. Last couple of games, Connect has not been very good. Connect's 1 for 4, 0 for 2 from the 3-point line. He's got 2 defensive rebounds, 1 assist. He's only got 2 points. I think if we're going to win this soundly, I think Connect's going to have to do something. Connect's really going to have to bring it and get going here. So then Ziegler, he's 2 for 6 from the field, 1 for 5 from the 3-point line. But he's got 4 assists. He's dishing the ball, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 offensive, 1 defense. So he's got 5 points. Vescovy had that 1 big 3. What's up, Andrew? What's going on, man? Stop by for a quick hi. What's going on, dude? Vescovy, 2 for 4 from the field, 1 for 3 from the 3-point line, 1 offensive rebound, 1 defensive rebound. He's got 2 assists and 5 points. Jordan James, he's 2 for 5 from the field, 0 for 2 from the 3-point line. He's got 3 rebounds, 2 defensive, 1 rebound, offensive rebound, 3 assists. He's got 4 points. Bench-wise, Awaka, he's been in there. He's got 3 points. He's got 2 rebounds. Gainey, can we just tell Gainey he's not allowed to shoot the 3? But he did hit 1. I'm proud of it. It was wide open, though. He better hit that 3. He has 1 defensive rebound for Gainey. He's got 3 points. And then Meshack with that buzzer beater 3-point shot at the end of the half. 6 points for Gainey. Or Meshack, sorry. 6 points for Gainey. He's got 2 assists, 2 steals. He's got the most steals on the team as well. So there's that. All right, so let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Kentucky, number 6, Kentucky Wildcats took down the Florida Gators 87-85. Ole Miss, I'm sorry, that's our game. Oklahoma is beating Iowa State at halftime, 32-26. Duke is losing to Notre Dame in the first half, 27-24. Some games tonight: Utah at Arizona, Texas Tech at Texas. Oh, that'll be a good game. Colorado State at Utah State, San Diego at Gonzaga, and Cincinnati at BYU. Here's some games that were final as well. Seton Hall takes down number 7 Marquette 78-75. North Carolina Tar Heels, Pierce's and North Carolina Mickey Meatballs. North Carolina Tar Heels takes down Clemson 65-55. Clemson was 16th ranked in the country at that time. Kansas squeaks by TCU 83-81. Houston, the number 3 team in the country, blows out West Virginia 89-55. Creighton 69-60 over Providence, takes down the number 23 team in the country. Auburn takes down Arkansas 83-51, the 25th team in the nation, and Wisconsin takes down Nebraska. Keep the lead. That's right. I hope so. We hope keep this lead here. Baylor, the 18th team in the country, beats Oklahoma State, and then James Madison, the 19th team in the country, loses to Southern Miss 81-71, and then Charlotte beats Florida Atlantic, the 17th team in the country as well, beats him 70-68. Charlotte was 7-7 in the country, well, 7-7 record. So, all right, so there is that. There we go. Bring that in there. Looks like Georgia is beating Missouri 75-62 there, Jake. So that's good for you guys. But man, oh man! So what a game so far. The 3-point and not landing for Tennessee, but hopefully we can make some adjustments here and go back to the paint is what we were doing. Looked up for that Florida Atlantic score. Yeah, they beat them. They got beat. Crazy. So thanks for all the new subscribers. Appreciate it. Clintia over there on Facebook who liked the stream. Appreciate you. Thank you for that, Clintia. Let's see. And then Martinez is our newest subscriber. Appreciate that. So we're 10 away from 8250. And hope everybody's had a great day so far. Great Saturday. Coming up tomorrow, NFL action. We're not going to be doing any NFL games. And then Tuesday will be our next game with Tennessee Vols, I believe, on Tuesday. Let me take a look at that. Let me look at that real quick. See. Tennessee, so Nashville Predators on Tuesday. Tennessee Vols against Mississippi State on Wednesday at 6 o'clock. So that'll be our games coming up here in the next couple days. Look for a vlog on Monday. Members Monday, you get a vlog, and then Tuesday afternoon, the public will see it. But 3 days of playoff next weekend. Oh, there you go. So that should be interesting. So, but thanks, guys, for hanging out here tonight on the channel. We're also streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. We've had some people like the stream, so we appreciate you there.
So here we go. I'm going to make you Tennessee, Patrick Young. Put this thing away. What's the key?
Well, good thing for Tennessee here is, first off, Dalton Knecht, even though he hasn't been the guy that he's been all year, Tennessee is still playing really well. So you want to stay the course, but also say don't allow human nature and a thought of, oh, we can relax because we're at home. This is Ole Miss. Ole Miss is dangerous, and I'm going to let my boy tell me how dangerous they are.
Well,
get back in this.
Let me tell you, I like what you're getting from Murray and Brakefield, but you need consistency out of Flanagan. We talked about that earlier. Also, you need a guy like Morrell to come on. And your bigs, the front court is dominated in a sense. What they do in Awaka, you need your guys, your 7-footers, Sharp and Cisse, 175, 171, to have an impact. Rebound, defend the basket.
All right, 9-point lead, Ole Miss right now, along with Houston, the only 2 unbeatens left in all of men's Division I basketball. Tennessee trying to ice this thing and give the Rebels their first loss of the season. Second half around the corner.
All right, second half coming up here. Appreciate it. I took the over. The over I think was let's see. The over is 138. I took the under on the 11 points. I went over and under on the 11. So yeah, over on the total amount of points and 11 under on the 11.5. That's what I went. We'll see what happens. I think it'll be closer than 11. But we'll see what happens and bring back the audio here in just a second, guys, as we'll get the second half started very soon. You guys can go get you a drink and be ready for the second half. We're going to be having a good time here. She didn't like the stream. she put another link in there. All right, going back to the audio here in just a second.
A sold-out Food City Center. It's actually over capacity. 21,932 in attendance to see Tennessee with a 9-point lead over Ole Miss at the half in this top 25.
We need a fresh brisket on the Vols stream.
John Triffin. So Tennessee started that half 1 for 11 for 3. They ended the half making 4 threes in a row. But Jalen Murray for Ole Miss just would not go away.
Yeah, it wasn't a perfect half by any means for Ole Miss, but I thought they stuck with it. And yes, Jalen Murray, the transfer from St. Peter's, this guy was all over the place. 8 rebounds, 11 points, and when nobody else could get it going offensively for Ole Miss, it was Jalen Murray making plays happen, whether it was in transition or off the bounce, deep from 3. He and Brakefield were really the 2 guys that got into any sort of rhythm offensively. And when Tennessee was starting to become bricklayers in that first half, Coach Barnes wanted them to keep shooting, keep their confidence, and they did so, followed Coach's instructions, and it paid off with 4 straight triples to close the half. None bigger momentum-wise than Meshack's triple at the buzzer.
Yeah, buzzer, man. Awesome.
Tennessee hitting their last 4 threes from the field to open up a 9-point lead here in this top 25 matchup.
Now, John, I think a big thing for Ole Miss.
Tennessee.
This is a Tennessee team that had 13
Tennessee ball
assists
going
on 16
right to
makes.
left.
I don't think you could beat Tennessee allowing them to share the ball that way. You got to make
jerseys, orange stripe, connect right to the basket, and he fouled him.
Called a foul on Sharp, and we talked at the break.
Every time Connect gets fouled, he looks like
there they go,
he
first
did
touch.
shot.
Yeah, I like the play call because you got to get number 3 involved here. I mean, this guy is your leading scorer, didn't get many looks. They got to be more aggressive getting him the ball, but he's got to be more aggressive when he has the ball in his hands. So no surprise, a play call for Dalton Connect.
Last season, he was the Big Sky scoring champ when he played for Northern Colorado.
Drains it, 41-31, lead is 10.
He was in the transfer portal. They brought him over, and man, has he been lighting it up.
He has, and we talked about that Tennessee shooting slump in the first half, and that's where one of his roles is, hey, I'm a guy that
Connect
can go get us
it.
one when we're having that shooting slump. And
it's going to be out of bounds.
Missing in action a little bit. They got to find ways to get him the ball more.
So Sharp can't keep that one alive, so it'll stay here with Tennessee after Connect missed the second.
Ole Miss went for the rebound and got it, but went out of bounds. Inbound Tennessee. Jordan James, top of the point. To the basket. Back out to A-Dude. A-Dude's like, I don't want this. Take it, somebody.
12 points for the big man.
Zig with the ball. Zig looking top of your screen.
Down to 5.
Looking 5 forward. Zig back outside, out of bounds. Tennessee ball.
On the shot clock for the Volunteers.
3 seconds left in the shot
clock. They had a switch
clock.
there, 7'5" on 5'9", and then also the advantage down low. Tennessee just couldn't get anything out of it. Got to watch Connect on these corner threes here. Good job by Ole Miss taking it away.
Zig, shoot,
Ziegler,
2, 1.
in the air, knocks down the 3.
Zig,
5 threes in a row for Tennessee.
Well, they took away the first look, did Ole Miss, on Connect's corner 3 opposite. Ziegler bails him out.
44-31.
Largest lead of the game, Tennessee up by 13. Here's
Rebels
Morrell,
shoot,
open, jumper
in and out.
short.
Rebound Tennessee.
Great movement and cuts by Morrell. Just
those long passes.
Stroke here this evening.
2 for 7 from the floor for Morrell. He's got 4 points.
Jordan James looking Dude.
That one blocked
Got a
by
piece
the
of that one.
7'5" Sharp. And he is all of 7'5". Nice spin in the lane by Flanagan, and he gets it to
And
go.
a 3-point
plus the
play
foul.
coming up. A foul
Alan
on
Flanagan, the
Tennessee.
senior transfer from
Rebels
Auburn.
are going to shoot an extra
Spins
point.
back. James just gets
Extra
caught
shot.
slapping at his wrist there. And Flanagan, this Ole Miss team,
Watch it
not
on
going to go
Twitch.
away.
Make sure you're giving us a follow.
And even though
Trying to get
Tennessee
to
had
20
guys back, they were
followers.
retreating. And that's where Ole Miss has
Watch
been
it
at
on
their
Twitch.
best, is getting things going in transition.
Rebels hit that
Flanagan decided to
3-point
transfer
play.
from Auburn.
Now
Wanted just a
lead is
different
10.
role. And he's more involved in the offense here at Ole Miss. And he's cut this lead now down to 10.
Ole Miss connect with the ball. Jordan James stops, goes to the
Back
basket.
his left. Oh, he finished over short.
Looked like he was going to dunk it, but he
I'm
kind
telling
of
you,
laid it up.
historically, Josiah Jordan James pulls
Jordan
up. And it is
James,
nice for Tennessee
46,
fans to see him
34.
attack the basket and get rewarded with that.
Ole Miss back down quickly.
The shot blocker.
Looking
He said, come
top of the
get
screen
some of
back to
this.
the top
Well,
of
it
the
was
corner.
a sick crossover in between the legs, dribble to get there.
In and out. Tennessee rebound.
James comes away with a rebound, leading the break.
Connect.
A-Dude call for it.
Back to
the
A-Dude,
basket.
connect.
Connect and
Behind the
Sharp
basket,
call for the
foul.
goaltend.
Really unselfish play by Adu and a great cut by Connect because Adu could have had the mismatch, but then he back cut. And then here's James
Connect's
here.
going
Watch
to the
this
line.
crossover between the legs. Whoop! Gets Brakefield off of him, and really a good, strong contest by Sharp. But the ball just hit the perfect angle for Josiah Jordan James.
Largest lead, Tennessee up by 14.
48-34.
Flanagan, one-on-one against
Flanagan,
Connect. Turnaround
Connect.
jumper, too strong. And over the back,
Over the
foul
back.
called against Musa Cisse.
He can make that shot, but
Tennessee
there
ball.
are times where they can settle for some contested mid-range twos.
All right, here we go. Inbound, Connect. No, Jordan James to Zig, brings it up. Tennessee going right to left.
One of the things Rick Barnes has challenged the guys
TV screen, computer screen, or
guys
phone,
better at the point
or
guard
iPad,
position. You see him being vocal,
or electronic device. Jordan James
First guy, but if you
to
dare
the
him
basket.
beat you
Nope, back
offensively,
out.
he can do that
Zig,
as well.
back out.
Finds
Connect
open for
three.
3. Knockdown.
Connect.
Quick
Connect.
extra pass by
Three.
Ziegler. He could have taken it himself. Connect shot ready. Boy, the way Ziegler just chased Morrell through all of those
51-34.
Unable to get their sharpshooter the rock.
Brakefield pick and roll with Cisse. Picks up his dribble. Now the turnaround jumper. And he'll be
Cisse
fouled
goes
by
with a
Connect.
shot and
That'll
gets
be his
fouled.
third foul.
Gets fouled by
This
Connect.
is the ball movement by Tennessee. This is why they have 16 assists on 20 made baskets. You close out to one, you get in your rotations, they spread you out, they got shooters all over the floor.
I told you we got to get Connect going here.
And all of a sudden, as bad as they started from beyond the arc, here they are, 7 of 18 on the night, 39%.
So Brakefield, the Duke transfer, will go to the line to shoot 2.
Brakefield's just a great kid.
A Duke transfer, huh?
Former head coach Kermit Davis at the end of last season. He said, man, I just so disappointed in the way the season ended because guys like Jamie and Brakefield that did every single thing I ever asked of him. Tremendous kid. So no surprise, he was ready for his opportunity with this new coaching staff, and he's excelling.
Oh, Triton, what's up? Good. Get us some time over there, man.
A breather as Brandon Murray comes back in on the floor for the Rebels. Tennessee has hit their last 3 shots from the floor. They ended the half hot, and they've started the second half on fire.
See wide open Vescovy. Oh.
Flanagan with a little push-off creates some space.
Well, Tennessee making Ole Miss try
just
to
another
beat them
thing you
from
got to
two.
watch.
This is an Ole Miss team that came in 8th in the country, 40% from deep. And Tennessee has, for the most part, taken away the 3-ball from Ole Miss's offense.
Zig.
Ziegler.
Up and in.
How about that New York on New York crime?
Yeah. Zig.
So Guy Ziegler says, hey, I know you're making a statement in the SEC. There's only room for one of us. This is my league. These two are going to have some fun battles. Both these guys.
Stupid Roofer, man. What's going on, dude? 42 days, baby.
Hey,
less than that from the Bush Clash.
He's like the kid in the back of the class that's chirping just as much as everybody else but never gets caught. He'll talk with him, too, now.
I'm from New York City.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Stupid Roofer.
They are very different people.
16:07 to go
this
here.
This has been a fun matchup to watch.
Ole Miss with the ball, 54, down 54-36. Ole Miss going to the basket, stop, shoot, back shot.
And Cisse pushed to the back on the rebound. The foul called against Adu. That's his second.
Adu now with 2 fouls.
Tennessee trying to pull away. Largest lead. They're up by 18. They have this SEC opener.
All right. Appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. On the Go at CeeLo is the channel on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, hello. If you're watching on Facebook, hello. If you're watching on Twitter, hello. We appreciate you guys here. We're broadcasting on all 4 platforms. If it doesn't get watched, at least our name is getting out there eventually. The more you do it, the more it gets pushed. So 54-36, but YouTube will always be our main platform here. Always be our main platform. So, but we're going to try to stream all of them, every game, on all 4 platforms, and then maybe it'll pay off. What the heck? Did you cut your hair? You look legal. Yes, sir. Got it cut. You'll have to check out my vlog on it, man. I have a vlog on it, Stupid Roofer. I'll try to be here for NASCAR. I was a Mark Martin, then Dale Jr. fan. Now I'm looking for a new driver. Oh, I got a driver for you. I have a driver for you. Stupid Roofer kind of likes him too. Denny Hamlin, baby. That's my boy, Denny Hamlin. I need as many to cheer on Denny Hamlin as we can because not many people cheer on Denny Hamlin. So I need as many folks backing me up on that one. So if you want to do that, Chris, you might become an ultimate mod. That's right, Stupid River. Jake says, I like Chase Elliott and the Hendrick drivers. There you go. So yeah, can't wait for NASCAR to be back. All our friends and family back at it. We'll have a good time every Sunday here on the channel. We're doing some NASCAR. Coming up, the Bush Clash on February 4th. And then Daytona 500. I don't know what date that is, but it's soon after that.
This is the heart and soul of the Tennessee team. There's no question they missed him at the end of last year when he went down.
Ziegler,
left ACL
16
injury.
points per game.
Even after he recovered and lived in the training room to get back in 100% shape. He was rusty to start this season. I think he'd tell you that himself. And heck, when you go 100 miles per hour on the court like that, it's hard to figure out where the ball is and get your handle right, get your shot going when you go as fast as he does. But here, as of late, you can tell he is back to his old self, and he is the heartbeat of this Tennessee team.
Sometimes when you see smaller guards, a guy like him, 5'9", he's so quick, he can get by people so easily. You see them force things, but that's not part of his game.
No, it's not. I think he's gotten smarter throughout his career with the ball. And you knew his effort was always there. And his defense. There were times as a point guard, as a decision maker.
And he's my driver, just because of the media tells he's the bad guy. That's right,
skip
Stupid
pass
River.
from across the court to Vescovi.
Here we go. Ole
Miss.
Miss.
That's the evolution of Zakai
Underneath
Ziegler
the
as a floor
basket
general.
at the bottom of your screen here. Ole Miss throws it up. What's up, Pierce?
Tell you, the unsung hero for Tennessee in that first
I
half is
know.
15 of White. Mashak came off the bench. You know what he brings to the table defensively.
Feel a lot better though, dude.
But him knocking
What's up,
down
Pierce?
those two
My man,
threes,
what's going
especially
on?
that corner one at the buzzer,
February
really gave
18th.
Tennessee
Awesome,
some
Kenneth Clark. Are
momentum
you
heading
going,
into
Kenneth?
halftime.
It's the reaching
As
foul
always,
called against James. That's his
we're
second.
not going to go this year. It's sold out already. Ole Miss inbound again.
Ole Miss needs to get it
He's
in.
having a hard time. He had to call a
And
timeout.
they call the timeout before the 5-second call.
I know you're not.
Tennessee doing such a good job following the scouting report. I mean, these coaches
I had to start
spend
something new, man.
endless hours on every single
2024
play
had to start
possible.
something new.
And baseline out of bounds
The Bash
defense
Bros are here.
is one of them.
All three of them.
And oftentimes teams will figure out, hey, we're going to switch this one, but you got to get through the next one. And Tennessee executes this perfectly. Watch, they're going to get one switch, and then that time Zakai Ziegler's got to get through, and then you're
Awesome,
denying. Then you got Adu on the ball. That's when you can create some of those extra opportunities for your team.
Someone in this room stole my autograph.
All right, commercial break. 54-36. About 15 minutes to go in this second half. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us on the channel. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. We're almost to 30. I think we're over 30 now. Let's see. Are we over 30? We are, I don't know, it says 19 now, so I don't know. We lost 10 likes apparently. I don't know. It's so weird. Let me reset it again. Yeah, apparently we lost 10 likes. Ow. How do you lose 10 likes? How does that happen? I don't know. So we're back down to 19. We were at 28. We lost 9 likes again. So that's so weird. I went in July. Don't know that I will go back. You can't see much except when they go back past you, Jake says. Yeah. I'll be here for NASCAR as much as I can. I can't wait for Daytona. I'll have a good time. We'll be covering all of Speed Weeks. And every race that happens at Daytona, we'll be there for that. But, man, I can't believe that. We're down to 19 likes. We were at 28. What happened? So weird how YouTube does stuff like that. So, 19 likes. Let's go to 20 then. Let's start over. It's funny how those extra accounts, I guess, huh? I don't know. Weird. Extra accounts will get you every time. All right, here we go. Back at it.
Back to Food City Center here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Hey, shout out to the students here at Tennessee.
Let's
Even though they're
go,
on break,
UT.
they don't come back till towards the end of the month. Still showing up strong. It's a sellout over capacity. Dane used to play in this building. What is it like? Because this thing is electric.
Well, first, I think there's a couple students that will tell you, I'm always on break. No, it is. I mean, it's a special
true. It's like
place.
sweet
and as
days,
arenas
you're right.
around the country are going smaller to create that 8,000 to 9,000 type atmosphere. And yes, there's a place for that. They become
Yeah,
popular
you can do
for
that.
a
We'll
reason.
do that for you,
But
Chip.
there is still a spot for the
Kenneth?
20,000 plus type places.
Yeah, we'll talk about the
And
Discord too. You
a
guys want to
big
join our
reason why
Discord?
It is so tough to go on the road.
Someone
and win
drop
here
the
in
link for our
Knoxville,
Discord in
Tennessee.
the chat for
And
us.
look, they're relevant. When I first started playing here, they were bringing down the black curtains. I mean, if the team's not good, yeah, they might not show up
Mark.
in full capacity, but credit to Rick Barnes, who just put his fingerprints all over this program from day one. Tennessee fans appreciate how hard this team plays, how they compete.
Here we go.
Off the court.
All
They're
over
better guys.
Ole Miss.
And the
Turnover.
fans have certainly done their part during this
Here
Rick
comes
Barnes era to
Vescovi.
create a terrific
Vescovi
home court
back to
advantage.
Zig.
James
Zig to
on the floor with the
Adu.
steal. Now they're setting up Adu.
Adu
The
turn
post turning.
spins.
Left
Good.
hand Off the window. Silky smooth.
56-36. The lead is 20.
This is a right-handed guy that trusts that left hand so much. And that wasn't a bunny down low. That was 5 feet out.
Now Murray
Ooh,
comes
nice
back. The
run to the
Georgetown transfer
basket.
finishes with the left.
But one of the few times they've been able to get to the rim here in the second half.
26-38.
Mid-range
Lead is
contested pull-ups
18.
for Ole Miss. They got to find a way to get their
Zig,
three
who
ball
was
going
that?
or at the rim.
Ziegler does a great job keeping his dribble alive. Never gets stuck in any spots.
James
hard
shoots
bounce,
two,
over the defender.
When I say
58-38.
too many contested
Gator?
mid-range
What's going
jumpers,
on?
James is an exception. I mean, he can make that over just
Yeah,
about
we
anybody.
can. We'll start
saw
doing
him
that.
Open the game over 7'5" Sharp.
Air ball.
Tipped out of bounds. It's Tennessee ball. Caldwell thought it was tipped on the free attempt.
I can't tell you how good this is for a big man to have this much skill and touch. Just trust this.
Yes,
this
they
is
will
off
be.
The block, high off the glass.
This is
That
why
is
Ole
hours
Miss
and
wasn't
hours
getting
of
any
reps
respect.
in the gym to be prepared to make
They
that
just put them in the
SEC
top
play.
25
And
this
that's
week
over
just for
a
this
7-footer.
matchup. I
It moves
guarantee
to
you that's what it was. Gordon James.
20-point lead for the
Baskovy to Mayshak. Oh, we missed it.
Silly
Backcourt
turnover by
violation.
Tennessee. It's one thing to be able to make a left-handed layup. It's another one to be able to trust.
Appreciate you coming in. Hit that like button for us.
Again,
We're trying to
that's
get back
part
to
of the
30
hard
likes.
Work, being able to be ambidextrous down low. Or
For
as my
Kale,
partner
F in the chat.
in the studio there, Ron Slade would
F.
tell us he was amphibious as well.
Not one based on whatever this
All right, if you're Ole Miss, how do you get back in this game here?
Get a rate based on
I think you got to try to increase the tempo. If you can get a bucket, get into a press. Even though Tennessee's shooting it well, try to make Tennessee take quick shots and early in the shot clock.
Where's that noise coming from?
Well, was out of bounds on the ball touch.
Even right now, Ole Miss, they're setting something up full court here. Trying to trap, even if it doesn't result in a turnover. You know, maybe it becomes quick shots for Tennessee, so you can get off.
Appreciate y'all hanging out here tonight on the go at CeeLo as you're coming in. Hit the like button. 58-38. Lead is 20. Baskovy with the ball, top of your screen.
Pumped. Now gets inside to his
Underneath the
big man,
A-dude.
This is with the
Rebound,
left, tip with the
A-dude.
right.
Fights
Third
again.
attempt, tries another
A-dude
attempt,
three.
back up.
And foul.
There is no quitting Jonas
Wow.
A-dude. He gets a
A-dude.
trip to the free throw line.
Well, and as Ole Miss goes with their small lineup with Brakefield at the 5, Tennessee says, no, we're not going to adjust to you and go small. We're going to go big and pound it in down low with Adu. And that's the trust they have on the defensive end to be able to say, no, we can guard your small lineup with our 5-man. On the other end of the court, can you guard us? And so a really nice seal by Adu.
If Tennessee can get
There
a
you go, Pierce.
consistent production,
Adu
from
got
Adu
4
in the post,
rebounds, then they got
shoot it from
fouled. He's shooting
outside,
2.
and then defend like they do every game, look out for this team.
No question. I mean, that's what has Tennessee fans thinking. Final
59-38.
hopes. Because of everything you just mentioned, they can be extremely balanced. They have veterans. They have toughness. They have defense. They've got some star power. They check a lot of boxes, and no reason they can't make a big-time deep run in March. And they'll be a force in SEC play for sure, but they've built a nice resume, and that's where you want to hang on to that. If you can get a 1 seed, of course, great, but that 2 seed area, that looks like a realistic possibility for them.
So breaking the action as Flanagan has a little blood, they got to clean it up. Here's our Wednesday night college basketball doubleheader. Number 5, Tennessee
We'll
takes
be
on
here for
Mississippi
that
State
6
in our first
Central,
game at
Wednesday
7
night.
Eastern, 6 Central. And it's off to the Pavilion in Oxford for number 22
What's
Ole
up,
Miss
Cotton
hosting
Patch
Florida.
Music?
Should be a
What's
great
going
night of
on?
hoops right here on the SEC Network and the ESPN app. How about the games today in the SEC?
Florida played so well.
Yeah, you can gain points pretty quick in here.
Unable to
Chris.
get that victory against Kentucky. They had the home court advantage, just could not close it out. Reed Shepherd of Kentucky making those free throws late. Bradshaw, 7-foot big man that just became available recently with a dagger 3. But there's no time to feel sorry for yourself.
One second,
I mean, this is an Ole Miss team. If they can't mount a comeback here, Florida ain't going to be feeling sorry for them. They need to get their first SEC win as well. And then you saw Tennessee's next game against Mississippi State. That's a Bulldog team that came across Lamont Paris and the Gamecocks, who outside of Ole Miss, South Carolina to me is the surprise of the league. Of teams you did not expect to be where they are. He's done a terrific job in year 2.
Mayshak. Oh, he stepped out of bounds.
And he'll be fouled on the rebound.
We fouled him.
How about the
Let's
hustle
go.
by Mayshak?
Mayshak, man. Probably the best bench player in the
This is
country.
that balance for Chris Beard. All right, let's get more shooters. Let's spread it out more offensively.
Chris
But
George,
as
who do you
put
like
the
better?
7-footers and your rim protection on the
Mayshak
bench, you
or
give up a lot defensively as well.
Awaka?
So that's where
Which one do you like
Brakefield
better?
And others just have to play bigger than their size.
Who do you think's better
if they're
off the
gonna have
bench?
this type of lineup in.
You know, earlier this season when Tennessee played Purdue, Mayshak was the guy who went to Rick
Mississippi
Barnes and
State,
says,
that's right.
I want to guard Edey.
Right.
I mean, he didn't really get to guard him that much in
Waka
game,
out
but
there
that's
now.
the kind of intensity he has.
Waka up
Turning
and a foul.
Getting fouled is Tobe Awaka.
Tennessee, again, they sub out Adu and bring in another 5-man. And it is not a coincidence. They are pounding the ball in down low every single time against this smaller line.
GG, baby, it's over, Zach said.
Second personal called against Brakefield. Awaka, another one of those New York guys from Hyde Park, New York. We traveled 5 hours round trip to go to high school.
59-38. Plenty of time to go, Zach.
Takes so much pride in his education. He knew he had to step up his game to play
Waka
better level
gets
competition.
one there.
5 hours round trip.
61,
on the train, making sure to get his
38.
homework done. Here's the home run pass. And it's too long.
Out of bounds.
Turnover.
Another turnover by Ole Miss.
Ziegler. And as much
As
trust
the
Barnes
bright
has in
lights
Ziegler, he said, hey, Zakai,
are showing.
should we take him? He said, you got to, coach. That boy's a
You're going to the
bull.
Waka?
And he is
Wow.
not disappointed. He is an absolute brick wall, and his knowledge of the game just keeps getting better and better. Tip of the hat to the player development for this Tennessee coaching staff.
How often are players your best recruiters?
Peter, you've been at the parks today in the pouring down rain?
As tough as Rick Barnes is on players here at Tennessee, you got to have guys
61-38,
like
13:50 to
like
go.
Zakai, when they're having recruits in to say, hey,
Glad I didn't
he's
come
gonna be
this weekend.
hard on you and hold you to a high standard.
We thought about it.
But that coach loves me to death, and I'll do anything for him. I mean, those are your best recruiters, to your point.
So the 7th foul against Ole Miss in the bonus. Awaka goes to the line.
Oh, hard. Yep. Put it to bed, the baby. Put the baby to bed. The game is over. Not over yet. 62-38. Waka. 63-38.
There's no let up for Tennessee. Look at Ziegler. He's going to pick you up full court.
And as they go to their bench as well, I mean, there's just not a guy that comes in off the bench that the opponent says, hey, let's go at him. You just don't have that drop-off defensively for Tennessee.
Triton doing the redeem cheer.
Murray,
and Murray goes up for a foul.
For the foul.
So I got to cheer on Ole Miss
James
now.
disappointed. He's been so good for Tennessee, but more importantly, he's been reliable.
All right, boys, let's.
He was
game's
out
not
quite
over
a bit
yet.
last
Ole
season
Miss.
with some injuries. Took a while to come
do
back,
it
but his
here.
availability
Get these
has
two.
been perfect this season.
We'll be within 23.
And really carved out a niche and just gotten better.
Couple threes, couple turnovers. We're back in
this
this game.
Confidence and his voice in the locker room. And I saw that shoot around today. They were working on a play they call ladder. And coach goes, everybody got ladder? And they're like, yeah. They nod their head. James goes, hey, y'all don't have ladder. Y'all got ladder? They're like, yeah, we probably need to see it one time. I mean, that's
All right,
the type of
one.
coach you have in the locker room
63-39.
with a big guy like Josiah Jordan-James.
Making our way here. Triton
He
is
also
hitting
can play
with
so
the
many different
redeem.
positions.
Yes.
I mean, defensively, he's
Josiah
never
Jordan-James
really a
coming
mismatch.
off
He can
the
play
off the court,
naturally his
going to the
position's a
bench.
4, but he can play the 5. He
Yeah.
can play the 3. I mean, there's so many ways you can put him there defensively.
That's a great point. Came into this
Janey's
program
in for
playing
Jordan
point guard,
James, and that's
to
2.
be
All
able
right.
to be that versatile.
There you go. I cheered for
And
your
yes, 4. He's at
Rebels.
his best where he can get the most mismatches.
I forgot
if
to
they
put
need
up
to put
their
him at the
stuff here.
5
Hold
to
on a
spread
second.
teams
Do
out and
that
get more
too.
shooters, he'll do whatever it
Rebels.
takes. Swiss Army knife.
Here comes Meshack to the basket.
Trying to go coast
Good.
to coast, and the floater goes for Meshack.
Meshack, good job.
He went
just keeping your
untouched
dribble alive.
all the way to the court.
He was anticipating somebody coming to stop the ball, and Ole Miss just never did.
What up, Daniel? Good to see you, my man. How you doing,
Brakefield
bud?
through the contact, gets the shot plus the foul.
We're going to go to the line again.
Priority number 1 for Ole Miss, you got to stop the ball. And nobody
Meshack just
goes
went
up
down
there
the
and
court
claims
one
it's
side to
against
the other.
Last line of defense, it's too little, too late.
17-10. So Steelers did what they had to do to get in the playoffs, but there's some more stuff that needs to happen, right, for them to get in the
But I
playoffs.
still, for folks tuning in saying, I
Hope
wasn't
you're doing
so sure
well, my
about
man,
Ole Miss
Daniel.
anyway. Let me tell you something. This team was good in November. They got even better in December with those 2-time transfers. They've been shooting lights out recently from deep. A huge home win against Memphis, where they had the pavilion rocking. Let me tell you, this Ole Miss team is for real.
65,
But they went up, they've gone up
43.
against a stingy Tennessee defense. Might be as good as they'll face all season.
How do you come back from this if you're the Rebels? What is the
Still
the
almost
thing that you would fix
14
right
minutes. Just still can't
I
go
think
south.
you
Yeah, exactly.
just get yourself off the mat, and that's what Chris Beard will
It
tell
still
us.
can go south.
The only thing we can do is go back to work tomorrow. We're going to watch
Sig,
the film.
the Waka
As one
put
of his
himself to the
press conferences
basket.
went viral.
Up,
On Monday,
blocked.
you're going to go into class. You're going
There's
to
Ole
take your hat off,
Miss.
You're going to sit in one of the first rows, and you're going to do all the right things. And that's what
Ole
this
Miss coast to
program's gonna be
coast,
about.
and
hard finish by Flanagan.
Flanagan with 2, 65-45, leads back to 20.
Flanagan was a guy, throughout his career, as a negative assist-to-turnover ratio. You weren't really sure about his decision-making. But here early on from Chris Beard, he has been positive in that
Zig to Gainey, do not shoot the 3,
Gainey. He has
Gainey.
thrived in this system and making the right decisions.
Frick. Out of bounds.
Tipped out of bounds
Tennessee
off
ball.
Sharp. It stays with Tennessee.
Need the Bills or Jags to lose for the Texans and Colts to tie.
That one alive. He came into this game with as many offensive rebounds on the season as he has defense.
Go, Gainey again.
Ole Miss
Going to the basket.
area,
Shows
so
out Vescovi.
no
3.
surprise
Misses. Meshack.
My goodness.
Meshack with the rebound.
The motor on him. He does not stop.
Yeah, and so if you're Chris Beard, you say, guys, I know that was a good defense. Yeah, they got us, but that's inexcusable. We can't be giving up those type of opportunities where the team up 20 is playing like they're down 20. And credit Tennessee for not playing the scoreboard. As this shot goes up, Ole Miss players, they look at the ball instead of looking at bodies. And Meshack makes them pay.
Meshack. I don't know, man, Chris. I think I'm going Meshack over Awaka.
17 foul against Tennessee.
That's mine.
As Ole Miss now in the bonus.
I go Meshack over Awaka. All right, Gainey gets the
We still
rebound.
have
Here
over
they come.
12 minutes to play in this game.
And that's really the first time we've called Murray's name. It was so good for Ole Miss in that first half. And so Tennessee made their own adjustments of who to take away, where to pound the ball to offensively.
Meshack back out to Zig. Zig inside to Waka.
Waka
About
from the
fell
seat, throws it
down.
away.
Turned the ball over.
Murray inside finds Sharp and the 7.
Sharp under the basket for 2.
Well, a great relocation by Sharp. He saw Murray driving left, so he went to the opposite block, and Murray with the
20.
heads up.
What's up,
Really
Coach?
nice play.
Man, you
Thanks,
gotta
man.
throw it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Dropping those emojis on one of our members.
Pick and
What's up,
roll.
Coach?
Owaka underneath.
Back out,
Ziegler from
Zig.
straight on. Bang, bang.
Zig.
Ole Miss who thrives on keeping the ball out of the middle. Tennessee's done such a nice job all game long playing in the middle third of the court instead of getting trapped on those sides.
Murray can't get the finish. Tennessee has really been doing this without Dalton Connect.
Right.
They've been finding other ways to get the scoring.
We
and
lost a
clamping
couple
down
members
defensively.
at the beginning
A guy
of
like
the
Vescovi,
month
people
here
say, hey,
that
what's
were
up with his scoring this year? Well, there's
free
so many
given
other
members.
weapons.
They
Yeah,
dropped
he hadn't
back
been
out,
shooting
so
as well
we're
as he
down
wants.
missing
But him being
3.
out there makes this offense better.
Zig with a 3. Frick.
That was a low heat check right
That
there.
was an NBA shot there for Zig.
Don't mind it,
I don't
though.
blame him, yeah.
I know, right?
If there's ever time for a heat check, I'd say it's right now.
Ole Miss ball spins to the
Caldwell
basket.
spinning.
In and out.
Gets his own miss.
Rebound, Ole Miss, back out to the 3 shot. Go Bills.
Murray trying to do it himself now. That one blocked. Good D by Gainey.
Zig with Gainey blocked it there. Zig with the
I
rebound.
thought early Ole Miss was able to get Morrell some looks coming off some screens. We'd like to see 11 get the ball. He's just struggled his whole career against Tennessee. 1 of 11, I believe, a year
Zig
ago with
looking.
defenders like Meshack all over
Waka,
him.
Waka Ziegler. Vescovi was wide
that's
open
just
over
too
there,
strong.
but 2 for
Owaka gets his own
Owaka.
miss, and you see the strength underneath.
Yeah, and Flanagan got big boy down low, but as guards, you got to rebound down and go help with that. Right now, Tennessee has gotten the message at halftime. I think Rick Barnes might have had Inky Johnson come in there at halftime, give a little pep talk, because they have come out smoking on both ends of the court in this one.
That's awesome. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Zach says Ole Miss sucks. Man. So what a 72-47 there will be after tonight if Tennessee holds on to this lead. There will be only one team left undefeated in the entire NCAA, and that'll be the Houston. They're the Houston. What are they? I don't know what their nickname is, but Houston will be the only top undefeated team left in the country. Someone look that up really quick. What is the Houston what? Anybody on their parlays tonight need Tennessee to do anything? Well, we're at 919 points. 119 points. I said, what was the over-under? The under was 138.5. I said under, and also said under 11, so that's not looking too good. So my predictions might be coming not very good. But anybody got their parlays tonight going? Let me see what you got. Houston Cougars. There you go. The Cougars. The Cougars. Just waiting on the sound to come back here, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. Hit that like button. Become a member. We're looking for one member tonight. Maybe
Chris
two
Beard,
or three.
first-year head coach for
99
Ole Miss, still
cents
drawing
gets you
it
a
up,
membership.
trying to fight, claw back into this game, but they've had shooting struggles from the opening tip for Ole Miss.
They have, and they've shot the ball extremely well lately, but they have not played a defense quite like Tennessee. And the tape is out on these Ole Miss Rebels, and they have earned that 13-0, and they got the attention of Tennessee as they have the rest of the SEC. But it has just been nothing but
Using the Shark Tank,
mid-range
huh?
type shots,
Appreciate the
rarely
subscribe.
getting to the rim. And
Predators are
why
on
is
tonight,
that?
too.
It's because Tennessee
Dallas
guards
need
the
a big
ball
win
so
there.
well.
We
They're
need a good win
one-on-one
against
defense.
Dallas
Yes,
tonight.
they're in help position, but rarely do you
Next Pred
force a
stream is on
rotation.
Tuesday.
Guys are there for help, but it's
Tennessee
not
on
needed.
Wednesday.
And so next thing you know, you're swinging the ball around, and the defense is just in that same spot, and you're getting a low percentage look.
We knew this was going to be the biggest test of the season for Ole Miss. What this means is, how do you bounce back? It also says, I can't wait for the rest of the SEC
Yes,
season.
isn't that the truth?
I mean, when you have teams like Ole Miss, South Carolina, teams people did not expect, now becoming competitive.
Well, I'm going to
See,
put
look,
Auburn
Tennessee
in that
has
mix.
out-rebounded Ole Miss
We knew they were starting to play
35-21.
really
I
well,
called
too.
that a couple
Maybe
days
not a
ago.
bona fide
You did. I
superstar,
remember
big man
that.
Janai Broom, but they go
Thank
10
you for
deep,
subscribing.
and they went to
Reagan?
Arkansas today. And
Simone, thank you, Reagan.
The Razorbacks
Appreciate
a
that.
historic loss at Bud Walton Arena.
Ole
Musselman
Miss,
always gets
another
his teams
turnover. Here
going.
comes a
The
zig.
season goes.
Zig
Right
to
now,
the basket.
Auburn's
Connect. Oh, we
Good
should have
help
just
coming
took
back.
it.
Morrell tipped that one away, denied the alley-oop.
Zig was trying to look
Tell you,
fancy.
Zakai
He
does
should have
not
just took it to the
hesitate on those lobs
basket.
to Connect, does he? I mean, Connect had a highlight play earlier in the first half that I'd question, was the lob even available? And Zakai's like, hey, you run, I'm throwing that thing up.
Ziegler's got 14 points, 6 assists on the night. Well, there's that
You should have
right
zagged
guarding
instead
the
of
inbound.
zigged.
Ole Miss with
Exactly.
numbers on the breakout.
Three
Morrell,
for Ole
spot-up
Miss.
shooter from
Big
deep.
three.
Nothing but nylon.
There you go. He's one of the best pure shooters in the league. It's
72-50.
tonight has not been his night. Matthew Morrell is on his way to be an all-SEC player.
He just won.
I think
Total
he can play
points
at the next level.
129. Looks like it's going to be
He
the
needs to
over.
impact the game in other ways besides scoring, and he's begun to do that with the way he's created turnovers and steals. But he really can be a three-level scorer now that he trusts that knee, explodes to the basket more, and you saw what he can do right there from deep. Barnes going to make an adjustment. How about instead of 5'9", taking it out against 7'5", let's put Josiah out there as the bounce passer.
Back to Josiah.
You see both seven-footers on the floor now for Ole Miss, so now they're trying to tinker with the lineup. And it doesn't matter.
They
still with
do.
a free lane to the rim.
Well, and they do this drop coverage as Ole Miss, and so Sharp's expecting to help on the ball handler, but
74-50.
Adu rolls so hard to the basket.
8:50 to
keeps it
go.
the spot.
Shoot up.
Tennessee
And
well prepared.
rebound, Tennessee.
Adu now with 17 points, 9
Connect.
rebounds on the night. Connect.
Breaks it. Looks. Oh, he's going to shoot the three.
And he stepped out of bounds. Turnover.
Stepped out of bounds. He's looking for that three over there.
That's the 9th turnover on the night for Tennessee.
One of the few that weren't of the live ball variety, though. I think that's something they've done a better job here in the second half is eliminating some of those careless turnovers that allowed Ole Miss to get going in transition.
Inside, this is Musa Cisse backing down his man underneath, and he gets it to go.
This is a guy that's two-time Big 12 all-defensive team at Oklahoma State. Started his career at Memphis. And if you ever wonder, like, hey, I wonder what high school ball was like when you're 7 feet tall. How about at Lausanne where he won a state title? He had a triple-double in one game. 31 points, 22 boards, 21 blocks. That's what it's like to be 7 foot on the high school level.
74-52.
That's not even fair.
I didn't research the opponent, nor would it be fair for me to bring that up.
Back-to-back buckets inside for Ole Miss.
74-54, lead is 20.
Once again, back down to 20. So Rick Barnes calling a timeout as he senses Ole Miss go on a slight run here. We'll come back to Knoxville after this.
All right. Appreciate y'all hanging out here tonight. On the Go at CeeLo is the channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I know some bots doing their thing, but we got a good showing here tonight. But thank you for hitting that like button for us. We lost about 9 likes. I don't know what happened with that, but thank you guys for appreciate hanging out here with us. So Tennessee up by 20. Do you think they squander this lead? The point spread, the spread is 11.5. So we'll see what happens there. I noticed the other night against Norfolk State, the spread was 11, and that last shot by Tennessee made it 11 points. So a bad beat right there on that one. But man, oh man, I hope everybody's had a good night. Thanks so much for tuning in here with us. I do appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe, become a member. 99 cents gets you the membership. We're trying to look for 2 or 3 members tonight. We've gotten some new subscribers, and if you have a Twitch account, go over there and follow us on Twitch to give us another follow. If you ever on Facebook, make sure you check us out on Facebook as well. On the Go at CeeLo, and then Twitter as well, and then on Amazon, Instagram is On the Go with CeeLo1. And TikTok is On the Go at CeeLo. So make sure you check those out. Make sure you check out Travel Depot. Jennifer at Travel Depot. There she is. She is Disney qualified, Universal qualified, Cruise qualified, everything qualified to make your dreams come true on a vacation of your dreams to come true. So all you get, and you can give her a budget and she'll take care of you. So make sure you do that. Triton also has that's in our chat. He also has a new travel agency, so make sure you check out Triton. Drop your link in the chat as well, and we're trying to get him some business as well. So Triton, you need to come up with a card or something for me so I can display that when I can. So I hope everybody's had a good time today. We're gonna get back to the audio here in just a second. 1 second here as I
Gymnastics takes over the SEC Network every Friday night. Next week, our doubleheader starts at
Astro, where can you watch the game for free? Can't watch it here, unfortunately.
Neville Arena. Friday night highlights each week right here on SEC Network and the ESPN app.
You're welcome,
Lou.
Lou.
ESPN re-upping with the NCAA to
They
cover
run through a Rebs with Taco
sports
Bell at night. Yeah.
for long-term. I mean, sports like gymnastics, which gets bonkers ratings.
Yes.
I mean, gymnastics is great TV.
Yeah, they've got some pretty good atmospheres as well.
So Rick
I do know it's tricky to call the highlights there in studio. I mean, you got to familiarize yourself. I mean, it's one thing when a guy out here gets a fast break dunk. If it's a 360, you still call it dunk.
Right.
Gymnastics, you better get it right. I know Peter Burns and Dari and Alyssa would never make such a mistake. They do their
The
own
lead
work.
is 20 here. Tennessee inbound
Tumblers
Vescovy.
at halftime, man. They put on a show here.
Back into Zig.
So out of the timeout, 20-point lead for Tennessee. Under 8
Vescovy at the
minutes
top
to
of
play
your
in this
screen.
ballgame.
Back to Zig at the top of the point.
Ziegler, double team, dribbles out of it.
Better job by Ole Miss leaving that corner
Mashack
three to
with the
come over
ball.
and take away that roll with an extra help defender.
There's
the
a turnover.
poke in by
Here
Morrell,
comes the Rebs.
And now he's got the breakout. Tipped
Out of
away,
bounds.
stays with
Ooh.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss ball.
These baseline out of bounds plays, they really love to get Morrell a 3-ball. So keep your eye on 11 as Tennessee works on their switching.
Just throw it up to the big man inside Musa Cisse, and he'll be fouled. This
Hey, dude,
lineup with
that
both
might be his
7-footers
fourth
on the floor,
foul.
it's been working for the Rebels.
It has, and according to KenPom, as I look it up, I don't think this lineup has played together all season long. And so they're bringing some size to the game to see if they can't disrupt Tennessee on the interior. I mean, look, you're getting beat up on the glass on the other end of the court. You're allowing way too many second chance points. So if you're Ole Miss, you say, let's try to impose our will a little bit with 2 7-footers at one time.
Oh, does not get the friendly roll.
Missed free throw there by Ole Miss. Thank you, Regan
Even in a
Simone,
game
our
like
newest
this, where you may
subscriber.
not come out with
Appreciate
the win, you can learn a lot about who you are and figure out how to change
Ole
things.
Miss drops both of those free throws,
rotations
misses
now
both
for
of
just
them.
about every team in the SEC probably aren't going to be what they are in February or even March. And for guys not in the rotation, I know for Tennessee specifically, Rick Barnes has always been a guy. He told us, he said, look, I'm a day-to-day. You might have a spot now, but if you don't practice hard, you won't have it tomorrow.
Face check.
While that avoids complacency, it also allows guys on the bench to stick with it, knowing they'll put you in the rotation.
Wide open three. Ah, brick. Rebound, Ole Miss.
That one pulled down by Brakefield. What does that mean as a player, knowing that your spot is always up for grabs?
Well, if you're okay with it, if you enjoy accountability, and you usually aren't in that spot unless you are one of those guys that's going to work hard and not afraid of competition. It makes the team that much better. But if you're trying to come off the bench, instead of sitting there packing it in for the season and thinking, man, I tried to get into the lineup, I had a good offseason, but just not good enough, you can forget about that. Keep
There's
working,
our 30th
keep going
like.
to the,
Thanks for
to
that,
the film
guys.
room and getting up extra shots. And Rick Barnes will let you earn your spot.
Back to 30,
even
where
if
we
it's
were
in February.
That's going to be with the kick out. Here's James.
Josiah Jordan James back out. Zig. Jordan James three.
Shoot, too strong.
Rebound, Ole Miss.
By Ole Miss pulling down the rebound.
Yeah.
Yes. Got 30 likes.
Consecutive stops for Ole Miss.
See if we go to 40 now if you haven't hit the like button. Rebound again, Tennessee. 6:05 to go.
Like what James did, though. He drove baseline the first
Zig
time.
bringing it up
He's the
slow.
one that's got a 7-footer on him. And this is a former point guard, so I'd like to get 30 the ball and let him make the big man go off the bounce, guard off the bounce.
Best
Rick
could be
Barnes
the ball.
said we should be scoring 80-plus every single night.
Adu!
Plays like that. The throw down by Adu.
Slam!
As Tennessee's offense keeps rolling.
Yeah, Ole Miss is going to have to work on that ball screen coverage because Sharp drops to protect the ball handler.
76-54.
Adu so
with
hard
15.
quick to the basket that Sharp's got to get back sooner.
Matthew Morrell.
I'm sorry, 19. What score do we need for Frosties?
James, double team,
James.
pump fake. Regathers.
Zing! Or no, Vescovy.
Nails the three ball.
Vescovy,
He
three.
said, look, I got both 7-footers on me and a third defender. Somebody's got to be open from deep. Vescovy pays it off.
Murray backing down a smaller defender. And look at Ziegler holding the ground.
You don't have to worry about that.
79-56.
5 and white is tough as nails. I think he might be the most popular, beloved Tennessee Vol in the last 25
Steel
years.
City, what's up? What a blowout, he said.
Everywhere you go, people want to meet Zakai Ziegler. He's gracious.
Zig went short of the three. Goes to the basket. Hey, dude. And the foul.
The story is dude gets another bucket. This is Zakai Ziegler, whose mom's apartment burned down in New York. And the Tennessee fan base rallied around, had a GoFundMe
Hey, dude, going to the line for a three-point play.
200 grand or so almost overnight. And a lot of that had to do with how much they appreciated with the way Ziegler approaches the game and attacks life. It doesn't take anything for
Another
granted.
assist.
So, as they do finishes
Regan
it
says
there,
we are destroying
Ziegler
them.
on the assist.
What a
I'm
game,
telling
Regan
you'd be
says.
hard-pressed to find another guy as beloved
Another one
as Ziegler
bites the
ever
dust
was.
on the undefeated streak.
He's wearing a good number for a reason.
Hey,
Chris
dude.
Lawson's number, who would probably race right up
21
there with him as
points
most
for
beloved
dude.
players.
9 for 18 from the field. 10 rebounds. It's a double-double.
Took me off a few times. I'd say he made the right choice.
You still remember that?
Yeah.
You're being humble.
It's being a smart player.
Because I've walked around this arena with you.
Ole
and
Miss.
It's almost like you're up for election, everybody.
Tennessee's still playing
You know
tough
what's funny?
defense.
Babies
Up
shaking hands as a 3
30.
goes for Brakefield.
Almost 30
You know what's
points
funny
and a
is the
big
longer you're
three
away from the game, the
by
more
Ole
people
Miss.
forget your weaknesses. It's like,
82-59.
I couldn't shoot to save my life. And people, oh, I remember you. You couldn't leave you open. Hey, who am I to
We
correct
could use you tonight.
That's going to be
exactly.
wide open there under the
Exactly.
basket.
You
Dude.
got any eligibility left? They can't make a shot. I'm like, sir, I was under 30% for my career, but
Hey, dude.
Let's just go with
Jordan
your memory.
James.
But thank you.
yeah.
Looking. Jordan James to the basket.
Push
Pushing,
and
pushing,
His
shoot.
way in.
Up. And rebound.
Tipped out.
Hey,
Tennessee
dude.
still hustling.
His 11th rebound.
Under 4 minutes to play in this ball game.
And wow.
Really since that stretch towards the end of the first half, Tennessee got control.
That's
and never
going to
let
be
this one
three.
go.
Another rebound, Tennessee.
They hit their last 4 threes to end that first half, and Tennessee has never looked back.
You're exactly right. And I don't know that the second half would have been any differently, but I thought the buzzer
Yeah, he
shot
needs
at
to
the
get an
end.
assist for double-double, too.
Instead of Ole Miss going in the locker room with a little pep in their step, it was Tennessee. And then adjustments made in the second half.
Yeah, he's only got 5, though.
He was about to say something to Murray.
Yeah.
Jordan James with another rebound. 2:59 to go.
17th offensive rebound as Meshack. And here's
Meshack misses Jordan James with a rebound.
But Chris Beard just can't be pleased with this.
Wow.
Yes, it's been a tough night for Ole Miss, but every 50-50 ball and these long rebounds seem to have gone to Tennessee here in the second half, and that's just not going to happen at Ole Miss.
18 with his 23rd point.
And almost 22,000 strong on their feet right now.
Let's go.
22 assists for Tennessee. You talk about spreading the wealth.
5
The
rebounds,
Volunteers
9
do it as
assists.
good
Oh, I'm sorry, I was
almost
looking at the
as
wrong
anybody
one.
in the country. Top 10 in the
Yeah, he needs
nation.
one more.
Around 66% of their makes come off of assisted baskets.
Brakefield
Shooting
doubled.
up.
And he still earns a trip to the free
on the
throw
shot,
line.
but he's going to get the foul. He's going to go to a free throw.
Immediate
Shoot
timeout.
2.
And Tennessee, the big man, going to work.
Yeah, 24 and 10. He's been phenomenal. One more look. You deserve it, Adu.
Adu. Man, what a play for him. He came to play tonight. Appreciate everybody. Thanks so much for the likes tonight, the comments, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. So Tennessee's going to roll here. Might move up. I don't know. I think the top 5 teams won. So, but they do show that they are here to play. And they could be undefeated. The way they played against Purdue, the way they played against Kansas, the way they played against North Carolina, they missed the loss by 5 or 6 points. So probably one of the best teams in the country, University of Tennessee. There's Chris George dropping the go Vols, baby, go Vols. All right, for the ones that are watching 44, let me see who is left in here. GBO in the chat. Let's see right here. Let me see GBO in the chat. If you're a Tennessee fan, if you're a Rebels fan, you're still here. Thank you for hanging out. Let me see Reb. GBO or Reb in the chat. If you're following your team all the way to the end, let me see in the chat GBO or CeeLo. Triton. See GBO or Reb in the chat.
Let's check out the Good Hands play brought to you by Allstate.
Well, it's Tennessee's defense leading to offense. This was in the first half as they just create the turnover, and Zakai is looking for Dalton Connect on the lob. Really
What a pretty play.
open and connect. How about the athleticism?
Vols, John
All the way
Thompson, I see you
down,
there.
Gets a couple hands on it, then extends the right hand soft off the glass. I mean, Dalton
Giants,
Connect
what's going
impressed
on?
early in that Michigan
Giants
State
fan, what's
scrimmage
up?
where he had a thunderous
Thank you so
highlight
much. We're
dunk
about to
where you
wrap
said,
it up
wow,
here.
This guy's got that in his game. And so while tonight
Vols.
has not been necessarily his best game of the season, you see some of that athleticism right there.
Second favorite team.
Is he a guy who plays the next level?
I think he can. Of course, and he will be the first to tell you he's got to get better defensively. But I would also
GBO,
say
Shannon
the best
Hill,
thing
I
that
see
maybe
you
ever
there.
happened to him, knowing that that's the weakness, is all right, everybody knew he could score, and now proving he can score at a high level against high major teams, because he's been at his best against the best. You know, you look at what he did
2
in North
shots
Carolina,
for Ole Miss.
matching the Dean Dome record there for points in a game. I mean,
We're way
to be under
over.
Rick Barnes, who's going to be so demanding.
We're
and to
140,
learn
so we're
much
over the
defensively,
under.
Scouts at the next
We're over
level
the point
gotta be
spread.
saying, hey, we know he's getting good mentorship right now and tutelage.
They're up
here at
by
Tennessee.
12,
And you know, the other thing,
13.
too, he's always been
The
such a great
spread is
scorer
11.5.
that
See what happens.
His former teams couldn't take him out of the game for defensive mistakes, and they also played a lot of zone. Right now, because Tennessee's so balanced,
Spread
it's
is
like, hey,
11.5.
if
I
you
went
give up too
under
many
the
buckets,
spread.
We can survive without you offensively, and I think that kind of accountability
See
is
what
a
happens.
good thing for Dalton Connect and this
Zig.
Tennessee team.
They haven't needed him here tonight. Under 2 minutes to play.
Zig, he zigged, he
Up
zagged.
over Ole
He went to
Miss.
the basket. Back out to Meshack. Meshack, back out, Vescovy.
Shot clock winding down.
Vescovy,
dumped
Meshack
off.
again.
Meshack.
Up. And
Look at James.
James with
He said,
another
"Let me just dribble
rebound.
this
How many
thing
has he
out."
got?
Another offensive rebound.
And I can't overstate how good Tennessee's offense has
8
been
rebounds
at
for
getting to the
James.
middle of the court. This is an Ole Miss Chris Beard defense. This is the type of defense. He doesn't have the horses he had at Texas Tech, but a style that got him to a national championship game, keeping the ball on the side of the court.
That's
No middle. Tennessee's getting whatever they want.
Santiago Vescovi. Let him know. How important is it for him to get his shooting touch back? And a steal for Tennessee.
And they rave about his IQ.
Man.
And he knows how to clean things up on the defensive
Barnes
end. So
wanted
you're
the
exactly
score to
right.
be in the
Once he
80s,
sees
they
a few
got
go
it.
in and 3 for 8, 11 points. Might not seem like much, but for a guy that's needed to see a few go in, I think this is a
So much
really
for
important
the
game.
spread as
for
well.
25 and white.
19 offensive rebounds for Tennessee. 22 second chance
Meshack.
points. They have been all
Back
over
out.
the
Ziegler.
glass. And here's
3.
Ziegler for the exclamation point.
90
Foul.
points.
I think this
On
game
an
is more
undefeated
about how
Ole Miss
how good
team.
Tennessee can be when they're connecting from deep to complement their defense. And less about, is Ole Miss for real? These Rebels are for real. But they caught themselves against the Tennessee team who was cold early. But those last 4 threes to end the first half. And then they
Was that
Tennessee
2 or
never looked
3
back.
there on Ole
Flanagan rips
Miss?
down the
18
three with the
seconds.
shot clock turned off.
Walk it
Dane,
up.
what impressed you the most about Tennessee tonight?
Claps in the
I think
chat.
Rick Barnes
Gigs
would
though.
say,
GG.
I preached we had to stay
GG,
confident when the
Ole
shots
Miss.
weren't falling. Keep shooting the
GG.
3. And they started, what, 1 for 11, 1 for 12? And they end the game 37%.
Oh, you were
11
typing that?
threes. Barnes is going to say, way to trust your offense, trust your shot, and trust your teammates.
And a top 25 SEC opener dominated by Tennessee. They win it 90-64 in front of a sellout crowd. Jonas Adu, leading scorer, 24 points, leading the way for Tennessee.
Just taking care of business, Tennessee. Ole Miss, a terrific start, but they have not gone up against a defense like Tennessee.
For my partner, Dane Bradshaw, I'm John Schriffen. Thanks for joining us. Let's send it to the guys in the studio.
All right, guys, thank you very much. One more game on the docket on this opening day of conference.
All right. So, what a game. What a game, y'all. What a game. All right. So, let's see here. Let's take a look at the points here. Did I close it? All right. So, let's take a look at the stats here for this game. All Tennessee, as Tennessee defeats, they go 1-0 in SEC play, and they take down the once undefeated Ole Miss Rebels, and they win 90-64. A solid statement at the beginning of the season of SEC play that, hey, we're here to play. I don't know about you, but we're here to play. So, 1 second as if I can find the score. I can't show I don't know where the Tennessee game is. I don't have it on here anymore. That's so weird. Where's it at? 1 second. Let me find it here. Full scoreboard. How is Tennessee not on there? 1 second. I was going to give you all stats from the game here. I don't see it. They have every game but Tennessee's. All right, so let's take a look real quick. Leading scorer was Brakefield, the transfer from Duke, 22 points for him. Adu, 24 points, 10 for 19 from the field, 4 from 5 from the free throw line. Let's take a look at rebounds. Murray, the guard, 8 rebounds, 8 defensive rebounds, no offensive rebounds. Adu, double-double, 10 rebounds, 5 defensive, 5 offensive. And then Ziegler, did he get a triple-double? He got a triple-double. 10 Ziegler. I'm sorry. No. My bad. A-Dude had the 10 rebounds. I was like, no way did he get a triple-double. 10 rebounds for A-Dude, 5. And an assist, he gets the double-double. Zig gets the Vols undefeated, John, in the SEC. I hope so. Wow, go Vols. That's right, coach. So there is that. So let's see here. See if we can bring this score on there. I don't know if it will do it or not. I can't believe they don't show. I'm looking for the stats for this game here. I will do the team stats here. Fouls, field goal percentage 47% for Tennessee, 42% for Ole Miss. 3-point percentage 36.7 or 37.5 for Ole Miss. They were horrible from the 3-point shot. 10 total turnover for Tennessee, 11 for Ole Miss, and 47 rebounds for Tennessee, 24. So, dude, win number 790 for Rick Barnes. So 10 more to 800. 10 more wins to 800 for Rick Barnes. Congratulations, Tennessee Vols. They put a 90 spot on the undefeated team, Ole Miss, the 22nd ranked team in the country. They ranked them 22nd the team just for this matchup. You know, it's all about the TV ratings, you know. It's all about the TV ratings. They wanted to do that. So I'm still waiting on this. I can't believe they don't have it on here. Just looking for the Tennessee score, and they don't have it. So I don't know what the deal is with that. See, scores. This here. Schedule. Maybe that'll do it. See if I have it here. That way I can give you the full rundown, y'all. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. Now we got it. Look at the rest of those team stats. Field for free throw percentage, 12 for 17 for Ole Miss, 11 for 13 for Tennessee. Rebounds, 24 to 47. I talked about that. Assists, 25 to 11 for Tennessee. 10 total turnovers for this was Ole Miss's second week ranked, by the way. So, well, then I guess it wasn't. Well, they knew that matchup was coming, maybe, so they were like, "Yeah, let's just go ahead and get them ranked." I don't know, but maybe they deserved it. You're 13 wins, you win, you deserve to be ranked, right? So, largest lead for Tennessee was 29 points. Unbelievable. So let's take a look at the box score real quick. Notables for Ole Miss. Brakefield, as we talked, he got a silent 22 points. They pretty much shut Murray down, their best player on the court. He was 3 for 10 from the field, 2 for 5 from the 3-point line. He ended up with 11 points. Flanagan, he ended up with 10. He was 4 for 12. But Brakefield, 22 points. So, any notables on the bench for Ole Miss? B. Murray, he had 6 points. But other than the rebound from Murray, the most rebounds, closest was Cease. He had 5. He ended up with only 2 points. All right, here's the stats for Tennessee. Dude, great game in a top 25 matchup. SEC as well. 10 for 19 from the field. 4 for 5 from the free throw line. 10 rebounds, 5 defensive rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds. Great job, dude. 2 assists for him, 24 points. Connects, silent night with a couple big threes there. 1 3 that really blew it open, 8 points for him. He had 2 rebounds, 1 assist. A Zig, great night, 6 for 13 from the field, 4-11 from the 3-point line. 5 rebounds, 10 assists. 3 defensive rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, 17 points. Vescovy, 4 for 9 from the field, 3 for 8 from the 3-point line. Not very good there. 4 rebounds, 3 defensive, 1 offensive, 11 points. Let's see what else. Good job, CeeLo. Thank you, Gator. Appreciate that. Awaka comes off the bench with 9 points, 2 for 4 from the field, 5 for 5 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 steal. Meshack, big 3 at the end, that really solid to end the half with that big 3-point buzzer beater. 4 for 8 from the field, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line, so really good there. 4 rebounds, 3 deep offensive, 1 off rebound, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 10 points. So way off the Gainey, 1 for 3, 1 for 2. The freshman really didn't do anything. Gainey ended up with 3 points. He had that 1 free throw, that 3-pointer shot. So there we go. So that is it. So I hope everybody had a great time today. Vols win big, 90-64. And we'll go back to the studio here. Thanks for the subscribes, all the subscribes today. Thanks for everybody that liked the stream on Facebook or Twitch. or on Twitter, whoever watches along. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Reagan Simone and Martinez for the new subscribers and some private subscribers as well. So I want to thank Spain. Love you, girl. And I want to thank my mods for hanging out. And I want to thank my members for supporting the channel as you do. If you want to become a member, it's 99 cents. Cheaper than a she's in there trash talking me. Cheaper than a cup of coffee. 99 cents for a membership. You get to play with those emojis during the games. I try to change every game we do. So thank you for that. Were you mumbling over there?
I said I would like to thank the flu for lingering for a month and a half.
Yes, they thank the flu for lingering for a month and a half on Spain. Someone send some prayers to her to get her well. So, all right, guys, we'll see you Tuesday night for some Predator stream. Look for members. Look for a vlog on Monday morning. Members Monday, we started up again, and then Tuesday, you guys get to see the vlog that are not members. So, and then Wednesday, Tennessee basketball at Mississippi State. Until then. My name is CeeLo. Make sure you're hitting that like button always and subscribing for some great content. Lots of fun. Check all the fun. Check all of it. So, good night, guys. Thank you guys for helping out. Triton, thanks for always hanging out here, buddy. Thanks for having that 6,000 streams of CeeLo going on. See you guys later. Oh, we gotta get my thing here. Hold on. Now let's go Vols.